What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Return of the Knicks podcast on the BX Sports Jedi Network. I am BX Sports Jedi Kev here on live with Opus. Salute everyone in the chat. The Knicks, what can we say? We're going for 10 in a row. What a fun time being a Knicks fan, being excited, seeing what we have here, something special, making these winter into spring transition. So much fun, so much exciting, and we're here to call it all. First and foremost, I want to acknowledge everyone in the chat. I want to say hello to everyone watching us here who are about to come in, who's in the chat. We see HK Delgado, Mr. Steve in the building, waiting on Aaron Rodgers, Gideon in the building, Mr. Tim Smith, Mr. Gillian, Gadgets in the building. Salute. And let's go. Knicks taking on the Hornets here live on Opus, and let's get ready to go. Now, I got a little bit afraid of a little bit of bad news. No Jalen Brunson tonight. We saw Emmanuel quickly emerge playing 55 minutes and scoring highs on the 30, 38 points. One turnover in the most impressive part of all that gets lost in the shuffle. Fatigue did not set. He just kept getting greater and greater and better every time in the game. Of course, you know how we do here. We always ask you guys to hit those likes and always share the program. If you're new to the program, please also hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. And tonight, you know how we do. We like to try to help you make a little money in your pockets as I'm trying to get a little situated, making sure everything's working well, make sure I don't have any technical difficulties. We've been getting a little bit glitches, a little bit technical difficulties, and that's why you see me a little bit on looking around, making sure everything's working, functioning. And that's why I came on a little 15 minutes early than I normally do, just giving you a little peek behind the curtain. So let's make a bet. Our segment, let's make a bet here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Let me highlight this here. The Knicks are a 9.5 point favorite at home at a plus 320. Now, the over and under is 226 points. Good luck. I would take the Knicks have been scoring. The Hornets are not playing well. I know we don't have Jalen Brunson. Boy, I like the Knicks tonight here, but I'm going to take the Hornets. I still think the Knicks win on the money line, but I still think the Knicks win on an 8-point game, 8-point victory. I think Hornets will put up some points at the end to clean it up. So I'm going to take the Hornets tonight, not to cover the money line, but at least to cover the spread. And remember, good luck. Bet with your head, not over your head, and of course, keep making that money. And good luck there. So let me check one more thing before we continue going. So I'm going to be occupied. One more thing. I'm just checking up on something. Last minute policing. Oh, I didn't get it in. So the Knicks final game of home. Then they'll go on a West Coast trip, starting against Sacramento. That's going to be a really good game. I cannot wait to see the Kings take on this Knicks. And I'll be with you in 1 second. It should be good. All right. So I got the lineups. Of course, no Jalen Brunson tonight. But here's the lineups for the starting Hornets. It's going to be Kelly Oubre, Gordon, Rozier, Washington, and Smith. For our New York Knicks is the same one that they went to in Boston. It's Grimes, Barrett, Quickly, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. It's going to see interesting to see how many minutes Julius Randle will play tonight. And Manuel Quickly as well. You know, if they're comfortable, Will Thibodeau bring in, McBride. Will we see Fournier come off the bench? This is the kind of game. Yes, we have 9 in a row, and I'm not saying we're playing a house money. You never take any NBA games for granted. As we say hello to Melvin Smith. Melvin Smith, salute in the building. Now, you don't take a game for granted. You got to win every game in front of you, and you attack. My opinion, you could extend the bench a little more. Maybe Fournier gets a little more playing time in. Maybe Obi Toppin increases minutes a little bit there. It's okay to rotate a little more and to see. And maybe Randall, instead of playing the 40-plus minutes, maybe you give him 35, 34 minutes, to play tonight. And that's not being realistic. 34 minutes is still really great minutes for Randall. But of course, Thibodeau wants to win every game is seeding. We're eyeing, we keeping an eye on the fourth seed, and possibly the third seed is not out of reach or grasp. And I'm not trying to be delusional. Remember, this is what's on what. Of course, we have a couple mantra on the channel. The first one is one possession, one quarter, one half, one game at a time. You win those small battles, and you look back. You're 12 games over 500. You know how we do it here. Also, the other mantra is with I know you never limit your team. We are the no limit Knicks. That's it. It's gonna start in this channel. If you want to give credit, as long as we continue not putting any limits on this team. So no limit Knicks or no limit New York. We're not gonna put limits on this team. We're not gonna say they're gonna be a second round team or playing playoff. I'm not limiting them. Sky's the limit. Wherever they go, I'm just like HK says, sit back, breathe, relax, and enjoy. That's it. Let's no limit because we know this team is gonna play well basketball. They're gonna play. They're playing well at basketball. They're doing all the right plays. They're moving the basketball. They're protecting it. They're not turning it over. There is there some flaws in this team. Every team has a little bit of flaws that you could dissect. Is there times of the games that we get frustrated with the Knickerbockers? Of course, we get frustrated. We could nitpick on that game against Boston. All the different things. Even the game in Miami when we won in a buzzer beater. Randall, that was Randall in a nutshell. You could saw the good, the bad, and the ugly, and but it came out the good over resonated with the Miami shot. Then back to what I say, limit this team because you know what? Just you guys keep that comment there because you guys are not real. You're not Nick fans. You're and right now like Rick Bucher. Rick Bucher, a Fox analyst of NBA basketball. So the Knicks, they called this a fluke. A guy, and this is funny because this guy doesn't even watch basketball. He's supposed to be an analyst who covers it. He didn't even reference the fact that the Knicks have two multi-game, 9-game winning streaks in the season. You don't see that. These pundits that they go on, they want to be a hot take or give that hot take moment to just create a buzz at the moment or a reaction, and they like to say foolish things at times when they get on the thing is on a national media where everyone can hear it, and then a lot of people start getting influenced with their idiotic hot takes, and then you get stuck in that stigma or that stereotype. But we all know that this is not just this channel. All the other different Knicks content creators on here, good job on everyone from Film School to MBK, everyone else. We can name them we could be here for about 20 minutes plus naming all the Knicks content creators. We know that the real fans go there first and foremost, not to ESPN, not even NBA, not TNT. It's usually the YouTube community, like your guys, like yourselves, that are here, and they know what real basketball fans, Nick basketball fans are, and this is like the underground movement that we really support the team here, and the national media is now trying to get on the gravy chain, but they still want to throw zingers and knock this team. But let's sit back and enjoy as we say good evening to Mr. Vernon in the building. Hit that like, yes, Mr. Vernon. Thank you so much. Johnny Davis, thank you. Salute. Our number one draft pick, always there in the building. Johnny Davis. Of course, I updated the new thank you screen. There it goes. Now, of course, I updated. So the more and more we get more people adding on, the more we're going to keep giving the name, the list of all. It took me a while going back to all the different streams, um, looking at everyone that came in. If your name is still not on there, please let me know. I want to acknowledge you tonight. I want to acknowledge you in the program going forward, and I want to make sure that everyone gets acknowledged on there. Now, big matchup. Williams versus Mitchell Robinson. That's going to be a good one there. Mitchell Robinson has been a phenomenal since coming back from the injuries. Double double, manning the paint. You see the perimeter defense playing much more engaged, much more relaxed because they know they got that rim protector. If they do take a chance for a steal or a little overzealous, and if they have a wing that will go by them, they know they have a Mitchell Robinson in the back there to keep man of the paint and not allowing the easy buckets. My goodness, yes, as you see the smiling emoji falling down, you just smile. It's like that. It's phenomenal to see that. It really gets you excited of what the Knicks are doing here. This stretch of the games in the latter part of the season. I understand. Well, if it happened in the beginning of the season, you'll have the naysayers. Oh, they got out to a hard start. hard start. I don't think they could sustain it. I don't think this is all. They'll come down to earth. We went on that winning streak in December. Well, that's in the middle of the season, and or the middle part of the season. It's, there's certain teams injuries. The Knicks getting some breaks. They got a Chicago down. Remember when they went on that? That was all the narratives. Now this is the part where you want to start playing your best basketball when you're jockeying for position and when the season is winding down because you get to extend your season into that postseason on a high note, doing well, playing your best basketball, also muscle memory, doing the right things, and you're playing great. You know, they've been streaky all season. You're right, Vernon. The Knicks have been streaky all season with either good or bad. And remember we kept saying, kids, don't let the streaks be large. You lose, if you do fall, you don't make it, you don't let it be a multiple losing streak. And the Knicks haven't done that. They've been back and forth, like you said, streaky. But my God, this is good basketball we're seeing here. Um, what are we looking for tonight here? This is the Charlotte Hornet team who looking for some possibly the lottery. No Mellow Ball, no Martin tonight. If you're the Knicks, you continue attacking. Take nothing for granted. No opponent. You don't play down to your competition. This is going to show me here. Hopefully, it's not a trap because it's the last game. They're on a 9-game winning streak. Phenomenal week for them. Regardless of the fact, this has been a phenomenal week. You win a road game in Miami, followed by a road game in against the Celtics. Not only that, you could look at the old look. Those are impressive 9-game winning streak there. Very impressive. Also, look at the opponents, the Knicks. I'm gonna do a podcast on it before the West Coast possibly. I'm gonna try to come on. I kind of want to come on early to be honest with you guys, like around 4 or 5 o'clock. But I don't know if I'm gonna get enough views or traffic to do a quick Knicks. I know, but my point is I want to do and go through the victories of some of these teams the Knicks beat. You know, they've gotten 2 wins on the 76ers, if I not believe it, and Celtics 3 wins on the Celtics. They have beaten guys. They have gone to Denver and won that draft, dreaded place, high altitude. They have gone there. Utah they went to win. I know Utah's having a down season, but still going to Utah back to back and winning there. There's been a lot of impressive victories the Knicks have this season on some great teams here, formidable teams there, and they won these games. And you got to say, wait a minute, this is a large sample size since the December 9-game shortening of the rotation. The Knicks are one of the best teams in basketball, over 500. So there's a lot of proof there, and we're here to enjoy it as we say hello to I Love Pie. I Love Pie in the building. Salute everyone. Salute again. So we're about to start shortly. I did want to come on a little early because we've been having just to make sure our Opus program is working well, and right now everything looks good. Everything's humming along phenomenal, and this is why I am really excited to partner with Opus because their engineers are top notch. We even have them in the chat. Galian Gadgets is in the building there, watching, making sure that everything goes well, and the full support that they give us. From Gillian to Rebecca to so many other different folks watching along. We appreciate their hard work trying to get this Opus streaming platform to be one of the top notch, the excellence of excellence in streaming. And that's why we really enjoy we're taking the channel here and going through the bumps and bruises, the growing pains. That's okay. This is what it's all about. We like the pro. I personally myself, Chef Dan, everyone in the channel really enjoys doing this on this platform, and we know that's growing, and we know we're gonna get it going as that's why we come a little early. So, all right, let's do this here. We're a couple minutes here for a tip off. You know how we do with the tip off. We bring in the 6 man off the bench, and that is the ticker. The ticker is always a few seconds. Those that are watching along for the very first time with me, the scoreboard ticker here always a little bit like about sometimes from 40 seconds to anywhere to 15 seconds ahead of my stream always for some reason. Even when I'm watching it on DirecTV or NBA League Pass, it's always a little ahead, and it is what it is. So, but we always take it off around the 2 minute mark in the game, so it won't give us any spoilers or any reveals, and we'll just go with the straight play by play, man. So quickly coming off his 38-point performance, man, that kid, if you see, if you remember from last year, my whole, and I had the shirt on the other day too. My whole was quickly and Toppin. That was the future, and I still believe in that those two. But Manu quickly is excelling here to a six-man status, and now, boy, keep an eye on him. That keeps elevating. He gets better. He's been getting better since high school, since juniors. If you follow Emmanuel Quickly's career, or if you read about it, or you start looking deep, diving deep in, that kid gets better every year in all levels of basketball, from his high school to AAU to college. He just keeps excelling, 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 and talk about that's a perfect poster child of no limit. Is Emmanuel Quickly, and my goodness, I really enjoy watching Emmanuel Quickly's NBA career fold out here from the 25th pick. I remember everyone and that motivation that he was a D plus player or D rated player, and look at what he's doing here to for not just on NBA level, but in the world's most famous arena in Madison Square Garden, where the pressure is like a boulder. Where a lot of superstars, what has that natural talent, they flee. They flee. They don't even look at the Knicks. They get cold feet. They turn into mush when they say you want to play for the Knicks. They turn into this kid was drafted and he keeps excelling. He wants to be here, and my goodness, Emmanuel Quickly is just I cannot stop giving him his flowers there. So let's go with this. I know, hey Vernon, you're gonna get to see McCallum. Sky McCallum is gonna play. So Vernon, I know you were really high on him, and I really like the shot. I wish he would have got an opportunity with the Knicks here to play a little. We're gonna get to see him against the Knicks. Hopefully, he doesn't burn the Knicks tonight. I hope the Knicks cover him. I know he's gonna know the different defensive sets and defensive rotation and where to be. Hopefully, he doesn't torture the Knicks tonight. Hopefully, it's not a revenge game for him. That's going to be I know someone wrote in the chat about Sky knowing our plays and all that. Kelly Rube is a Nick headache. Um, Rumors Bridges might be returning. I think you're right, Vernon. I think um, Bridges will return and the off season. He's been out for a whole year plus a year, some unfortunate situation that he got himself in. But he'll be back, and I think I won't be surprised if he plays basketball next year for the Hornets. I won't be surprised. Scary Terry. Here's the one thing about that Scary Terry. He's getting a little older. Caputo, what's up? Braylon Brunson. They took him off. He's. They say he could have played, but they wanted the medical staff give him another day. Even if I don't want to put that in the universe. If things don't go well, you still have a lead. You're going to the West Coast. You need Brunson on that West Coast. You're going to need him because you want to make sure he's 100% healthy. You're going to have the Aaron Fox, who's going to be a handful going on there. And I think they're eyeing, sometimes you lose a battle to win a war. And I think that's what the Knicks medical staff is going on the side of precaution, keeping quickly in the starting lineup, keeping Brunson off one more game as they're singing the national anthem. So we'll wait for that to start once they cut the national anthem. Rest the injury. Yeah, absolutely, Vernon. You got to rest the injury. You keep the injury. Uh, he should be back for the Kings. Yeah, I believe so. In a perfect world, that's where you want him to return. Again, in the West Coast, you until Thursday, so you have you didn't play Sunday, so you have almost a week or close to 5 days off, and he'll return. They have an MRI. They gave an MRI, or they didn't need to do an MRI. No, so that's a good sign that no, they didn't really go in there looking deep. Boy, did that look like Madison Square Garden was empty up there? The top row looked empty. It's rare because they've been out of the game, and this team is on fire. You think that'll be one of the most toughest tickets or hottest tickets in the city? All right, so the lovely ladies are singing their national anthem there. It's a group. D Ross in the building. Salute D Ross. Salute, salute. All right, D Ross in the building. All right, so don't forget we got a little message from our mayor of the channel. That's Kelvin T. Jones. He makes sure you hit that like button because he's the mayor. He says so. of course. You know. So we're waiting here before the tip off. Let me plug Opus one more time. Give me 1 second, folks. 3 tool for creative minds like myself. I've taken my program, my channel here, and I believe it's from the watch along to Return of the Knicks to Heal the Ring podcast to MMA Weekly with Austin Steph Dan. All the different programs are streaming it live here on Opus. I am having a blast and fun time here. I advise you guys to join us on www.opus.pro. Use my referral code DX and welcome to the podcast world and the live streaming and may the sports be with you. All right, so we are back here. Of course, we got everyone coming in. We all big task at hand. Salute, big task in the building. Salute. Awesome, awesome indeed. Yes, Michael Caputo indeed. CP, the franchise, does a good job covering, great job covering. I'm seeing him on FAM getting mainstream. Good job on him. We all would like to get there someday, but he's been putting the work for years. He's been putting the work in and waving that Nick fan banner. He deserves hard work. We will all love to be someday have an opportunity, a glimpse at that. So yeah, he's actually setting the bar up there as a content creator to get mainstream. So of course, Nick Fan TV doing phenomenal work. Hey, KD, salute. I hope Phony gets some burn tonight. You might be right. I was saying that earlier. No phone. If the Knicks go a little bit deep to play everyone a little bit, if depending on the rhythm of the game, you might see Fournier tonight. 58, 50 plus 55, 58 minutes for quickly is a lot of minutes. So did Randall. Especially you got a West Coast trip coming. But it's important to see the Knicks get on a big start early and continue to press, especially the second unit. We love the second unit to go on a run and stay and be a positive, a total positive, and totally outrun the Hornets second unit so they could continue playing out there on the floor. If one of the things perfect in a perfect world, guys, perfect, honestly, I would love the Knicks starters to get going, take get turnovers, get on top, and then the second unit just add to that lead and then keep them out on the floor, the second unit, as much as possible on the floor and keeping them out extended minutes where you don't have to really bring the starters in and let the second unit play a lot of minutes if you can, as long as they continue to extend the lead and play well ahead. So yeah, we'll see there. And of course, Mr. Tucker in the building, Jay Tucker in the building, as well as our Agent Super Argo. Let's go, Agent in the building. What's up, my man, out in Pittsburgh, PA? It, I don't, Michael. I don't know what more pieces we can. I'm not saying this is a perfect team, but right now for this year, we're good. Right now, let's enjoy this. We're worried about see what's available and what we can add there. We got a time will tell. Time will tell if they continue playing this way. I mean, my goodness, maybe we don't need them. Who's the next star? Maybe quickly is the next star, ready to emerge and be the next superstar in this team. The way he plays, there's always before. Listen, no one when people got Kawhi Leonard, no one knew Kawhi Leonard was going to be the superstar. As we're ready to start here, I know I told you the ticker's always ahead of me, so the ticker's always ahead. Hopefully, it starts here. Easy work. Let's hope. Let's not. Let's always take nothing for granted when it comes to NBA basketball. So right now we got the Knicks up 3-0, but my stream has not started. I'm still Agent. I know you watch along with me on League Pass. It hasn't started either. I bet. So it looks like we're even at 3-3, but my stream from League Pass is really slow for some reason. I've got a commercial, a proper number 12. Yeah, here we go. They started late. So it is from the app, the NBA app. We're all even at 3, 11, 22 here. Here's Quentin Grimes. Grimes now. Back over. And quickly, Barrett. Barrett. Barrett puts up the shot, and Barrett gets the bouncer. R.J. Barrett. Knicks back up on top, 5-3. So here's Rozier. Gets a screen. He's driving. Stop. Closed out. Turns. Here's a drive. Stop. Turns around. Washington puts up the shot, and he misses. Rebound. Mitchell Robinson. Robinson comes up with the rebound. So here's Randall. Randall for 3. And hits in front of the rim. Kelly Oubre comes up with the rebound. So the first minute and a half gone by here. Knicks up 5-3. So here's Terry. Terry now tries to find, and he gets, here's a drive. Kick out. And Hoywood misses the shot. Rebound by Grimes. So here comes Randall. Remember, hit that like button. Here's Quickly. Quickly puts up the shot and falls short. He gets his own rebound. Back to Barrett. Barrett rises for 3. And that hits from the rim. Rebound by Washington. So here's Rozier. That was a nice look there. And Quickly got that second rebound. Here's Rozier trying to hunt the foul, but no call. Picked up by Randall, the rebound. Randall now bringing the ball up. Good defense there by Quickly there. Here's Randall. Back to Grimes. Catch and shoot 3. And it's good. 3-pointer. Quentin Grimes. Give Julius Randall an assist on that 3 ball. Knicks up 8-3. Almost turned the ball over to Rozier. He gets it deep in the paint. Williams now. He fakes it. Now driving in. Kicks out. Oop, and here's Washington. Washington drives, dishes it off, and he gets he got slunk to Williams. So Mark Williams come up with a big dunk there, and good job there on Washington with the assist. Optimus Grime indeed. 8-5 here. Here's Robinson. Back over to Randall. Bounce pass here to Emmanuel Quickly. Quickly gets a screen from Mitchell Robinson. He's driving on Rozier. He keeps his dribble. Now passes it to Randall. Randall has Washington on him. Randall drop step. Shot clock drawing down. Randall, step back. Fall away shot. Fade, and he got it. Julius Randall with a tough fadeaway. Whew. That was a tough shot there. Not the prettiest, but he got it. 10-5. Rozier. Now Williams. Hayward. Hayward now around the screen. Hayward back over. Washington Jr. for 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound Barrett. Barrett now with the ball. Knicks need to push. Knicks up by 5 here as Barrett guarded by Oubre. Now Barrett driving on the baseline. And he tries to get a bounce pass, kick ball by Washington. Knicks will get the shot underneath the basket. He brought the fire to this team. Indeed, Michael. That Josh Hart move was phenomenal, Mike. I like that. Somolos Knicks. I love that shirt that he's wearing. As they inbound the ball here to Quickly now. Quickly rises for 3, and he misses. Fight for the rebound. Barrett comes up. No, Barrett had it and stepped out of bounds. So Hornets basketball. Look at the Knicks already causing havoc underneath inside. Mitchell Robinson had a chance for that second opportunity and kicked it out, but RJ couldn't hold on to it. Here's Rozier now. Up by 5, the Knicks. 4 minutes in. Oubre. For the 3. Oubre from behind the arc. He got around the curl. So the Knicks up by 2 now. Here's Quickly. Here's Barrett. Barrett wants to spin. Goes up, puts up the floater, and he got it. R.J. Barrett. Beautiful spin move by Barrett. Knicks up by 4. Here's Rozier wants to push Quickly. Good job by the Knicks getting back in transition. Now Rozier snake dribbles. He puts up the floater, falls short. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Gives it to Quickly. Look at the Knicks move. Bounce pass here to Barrett. Barrett on the right side here. Barrett now. Randall wants to catch it back out. He's got Washington. Thought about the 3. Now fakes. Back over to Quickly. Back over to Randall again. Randall 10 on the shot clock. Randall now. Making his move. Driving. Stops. And on the fade, misses. Fight for the rebound is Rozier. Comes up in transition. Rozier, Hornets. Rozier tried to go coast to coast, and he got it. Wow. Nice move by Rozier. Here's Quickly. Quickly turns the ball over, trying to go behind his back. A little sloppy there. Here's Rozier. Rozier thought about throwing the 3. He gets the ball back. Now Rozier rises for three. Rozier misses. Rebound. Mitchell Robinson quickly over to Barrett. So here's Barrett now, guarded by Haywood. Now he goes around the screen. Barrett puts up to Mitchell Robinson and couldn't get it there, but Randall comes up with the rebound. Back over to Barrett. Barrett catch and shoot three. And that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound, picked up by Washington. So Knicks had two opportunities there, couldn't cash in. Here's Haywood. Haywood, top of the key, and he's going to shoot the three ball, and Haywood misses. He misses that one. Here's Grimes. Randall. Randall. Randall is a three for Quickly. Quickly misses. Oh, Mitchell Robinson was held there. Lucky that there was no loose ball foul there as he complains to the official. Oubre for three, and he misses. Rebound by Grimes. So here's Quentin Grimes. Grimes back over to RJ. RJ now spins. A bounce right there to Mitchell Robinson for the dish. What a nice assist there by RJ Barrett. And Mitchell Robinson dunks it down. Knicks up by 4. 5:30 left in the first quarter. Here's Rozier. Rozier wants to screen. Rozier passes to Washington. Washington bounce pass here to Williams. Williams puts it up, and there is a foul call. We have a timeout on the floor. So the first foul on both teams. The game's going pretty quick. Hello, Mr. JD DeLuna in the building. Salute in the building. He is at the Garden tonight. Salute. Caputo, free throws and turnovers. So we have a timeout on the floor here. Knicks up 14-10, but Williams will have some free throws. Now, Chef Dan is working tonight, so we know Chef Dan is working tonight. Boy, what about those Giants giving Daniel Jones a long-term contract and then putting the franchise tag on Saquon Barkley's? So the boys are coming back for the Giants. Now they have money to add to improve the team. The Giants looking really neat, trying to add. They're going to add some more pieces here. They're going to get better. And of course, all eyes on tomorrow night or tonight, an important flight for Woody Johnson and the Jet Brass. They're going to go meet with Aaron Rodgers to see if he's going to play for the Knicks. I mean, for the Knicks. Look at me for the New York Jets. As we wait for the Knicks to come out from the timeout, and it looks like I think Aaron Rodgers wants to know the plan on Woody Johnson. I think Aaron Rodgers will take somewhere around $36-34 million to play for the Jets. They'll make a new deal where they're going to add more pieces around him. We saw Orlando Brown is a free agent and not with Kansas City. That's one of the best left tackle in football. If you're the New York Jets with that money, you go get his butt. You put him there to protect Rodgers with Barrett Tucker and as well and Mekhi Becton. If you get something for if he comes back, now you're making your offensive line stronger. You have already some position players for the Jets. You know, from Hall to of course, you got Garrett Wilson. You got a lot of good pieces if you're the Jets, and you go get some help. My goodness, they're going to be really good. And I'll have a whole video on that one once that becomes official. So NBA app is becoming lagging with the commercials. The commercials are really long in the tooth, like 7 of them in a row, and it doesn't get me back to the game in time. We're still on the timeout here. Um, no, big task. You gotta, one thing about the NFL contract after 2 years. Oh, especially it all depends on the cap hit. Let's say the worst happens to Jones where he really stinks. What's the worst? When they get out of it, how much is it going to be a cap hit? That's where you really see the weight and gold on NBA, on NFL, salaries. I know. I believe the Geno Smith, if he's trash again, is only be a $7 million hit to the cap if they cut him. Let's say he just falls out of the face of the earth. He got a big contract. That's why it's interesting on that. So we're waiting to come back here. And of course, 14-11, so it goes one of two from the line. As I'm waiting to see what's going on with my league, what's going on today with boy these streaming things. I can sound like an old man, but I dislike all the streaming. Just give me on cable and just let it go. Here's RJ. RJ, and he turns the ball over. 14-11. One thing I'm not liking here, the Knicks are turning the ball a little too much for comfort here against this team. I need them to clean up on those turnovers here. Rozier, they're up by 3 here. Rozier back again to Williams, back over to Hayward. Hayward now gets Rozier on a curl, back again. Rozier. Rozier passes, and a corner 3 missed, being round by Mitchell, hands it over to Barrett. Barrett now. Barrett. He gets trapped, double team. Barrett still passes it quickly. Quickly finds it quickly with it wide open. Quickly now drives. And he gets it. Oh, what a play by Quickly, dishing it off to Mitchell Robinson for a dunk. Quickly with the unselfish play. Boy, this team is very unselfish lately, at least this season. 16-11. Get an assist there for Quickly now. Here's Kelly Oubre. Oubre now. Oubre puts up the shot, and he counted and get one. Mr. Darnell Davis, what is up? He is in the building. Salute. So you know that one thing that the Hornets could, the one thing that could be motivation to this team, 10-game winning, 9-game winning streak for the Knicks, they could be a spoiler. And you don't want this team to stick around where they could think they have a chance. So Kelly Oubre will come in. Josh Hart will come in for the Knicks, so the hitman in the game. Oubre completes the 3-point play. So Knicks up by 2, 14-16 with the possession. Here's Quickly. So Emmanuel Quickly. Now here's the light double team. Back over to Randall. Randall now back to Grimes. Grimes now has the ball. Grimes turns around for shoots and he misses. Hayward comes up with it. So here comes the Hornets. Hayward. Hayward puts up the shot and he misses. Finds Randall. Hello, Mikey Mazza in the building. Here's Randall. Here's Grimes. Grimes going strong and he got fouled. Grimes going strong. Artemis Grimes was going strong to the basket. And he did not go soft. He went extremely tough to the basket. And he actually knocked the defender on his rear end. I like to see that from Quentin Grimes. Happy birthday, Mikey. Mikey's in his birthday today. Oh, awesome. 34 years old. And Grimes hits the first free throw. So the Knicks extend 17-14. Just under 4 minutes left in a quarter to play. So he hits both free throws here. Knicks up by 4. 18-14. Here's a drive, Rozier. Here's a drive back. Spins, puts up the shot. And who is that? Ford? So here's Randall. Randall now. Julius Randall stops, spins, back over. Hart. Hart thought about it. Hart now spins. Hart goes off the glass and rebound. He misses that one. Nice move by Hart, but couldn't finish. Here's Rozier. Rozier now. Back again. Turns, shoots the 3-ball, and he got it. Terry Rozier from downtown. We are all even at 18. Jose Melo in the building. Salute, Jose Melo. Here's Quickly. Randall. Randall jab steps. Randall. Randall again. Randall driving. Back out. Quentin Grimes for 3. He misses. Rebound Quickly. Quickly with the second opportunity now. Quickly. Now he shoots the 3-ball. Quickly misses. So he missed. So Hornets could actually take the lead here. Here's Torzier. Tries to get the dunk, but no. Blocked by Harkenstein. No, not in this house. Good job. Harkenstein, he's alive. It's alive. Here's Quickly. Here's for 3. And he misses. Fight for the loose ball. And Hornets come up with it. So we're all even at 18 here. 2 minutes left here. Here's a drive. Kicked out. McGowan back. And we're going to say, traveling. Ooh, Jay Tugger. Yes, indeed. So we have a timeout. What a block. Let's see. Wow. What a two-hand block there by Harkenstein. Woo. The Anvil. Isaiah the Anvil Harkenstein with the block. So we got a timeout here. Agent, we cannot fall into a trap. I was gonna put General Outback. It's a trap. It's a trap, but I didn't have time. I was gonna put that as a thumbnail. Jay Tucker looks like they're tired out there. So we have a timeout on the floor here. So we're all leaving at 18. Almost at 8 o'clock mark. Yep, the General Outback. It's a trap. It's a trap. Hey, there we go. Eleanor, I got you there, Eleanor. Give me 1 second. Hopefully this doesn't continue to get. I keep getting the lost connection signal over and over and over. So if anyone from Opus Engineering that's watching, please check it out. I keep getting that same over and over, losing connection, then it gets reconnected. Hey, Liv Morgan is at the game. There's Liv Morgan. WWE Liv Morgan. She look like she's bored with that guy. Is talking up a storm. Give that guy a breath mint. He looked like Liv Morgan looked like the guy's breath stinks. All right, here we go. McBride is in the game. McBride getting some minutes. McBride. Now here's Randall. Randall, 15-footer and misses in and out. Rebound by Dennis Smith Jr. So Hornets could actually take the lead here. McBride and in the game, Oubre now. William. Dennis Smith. Smith bounce pass here. McCollum. Spence. Washington. And that's a turnover. Throws it away. Eleanor, just wanted to make sure you see that you got on your name, got on the bracket here. Let me make sure I get that going there real quick. There you go. So you're up on there. So we'll wait that. We'll go on the next time out. We'll thank you. Here's Grimes. Now Grimes. Back over to Randall. Randall. Randall 8 on the shot clock. Randall back in. Here's a double team. Back over to Grimes. Here's McBride for 3. McBride hits a 3 ball. That's a great sign from McBride. He really needs that. Remember, we said we need him to hit some shots here. 21-18, Knicks up. Oh, here's a drive, and there's a 3-point play there. So Kelly Oubre, he's trying to peacock, trying to take over the game himself. Indeed, I love pie. Indeed. So 21-20, Oubre is going to try to tie this here. Kelly Oubre. and he hits it. So 9 points for Kelly Oubre here early. He leads everyone in the game. So here's Randall. Randall now. Hands over. Randall now keeps the ball himself. Here's Brad Grimes back over to McBride. And McBride had the ball. Oubre, 9 on the shot clock. So you can see Oubre is going all out. He's accelerating. He's doing all these things on defense. He's taking this game extremely personal, trying to put this game on his back. So he really wants that. You can see he's playing an extra effort. Here's Randall. 7 on the shot clock. McBride. McBride back to Randall. Now 3 ball and misses. That comes in front of the rim. Now the Hornets can take the lead here. Half second between game clock, shot clock. Dennis Smith Jr. holding the basketball. Let's see. They're going to try to get Oubre with it. He gets a screen. Smith. Back to Oubre. Oubre, 7 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. Smith now. Smith rises. And he misses and fight for the loose ball. We come to the end of the quarter. We are all even at 21 after 1. Not the Knicks' normal scoring outburst that we normally get from them. Usually they're in the 30s. You know, maybe we're getting a little spoiled. They've been scoring over 124 points a game. But this here, Hornets slowing the game extremely possible. 21-21. They want to get into a low-scoring, low-tempo game against the Knicks. 21 all here. Kelly Oubre looks like he's taking this personal. He looks like he wants to really, really get this game and become a pain in the thorn on the Knicks side tonight. 21 all. As we let's acknowledge one more time. Let's acknowledge the chat one more time. Thank you guys there. You can see your name there. I'm gonna leave that there for a second. We got JD. And JD's going to Hollywood for WrestleMania. One of my good friends, partners on the one of my colleagues that joined me on the Heel of the Ring watch along on the podcast, he's going to WrestleMania as well. So he's going to be checking in live for the channel at WrestleMania weekend, JD. So that's going to be fun. He's going to come in. We're going to give him the StreamYard link. He'll come in whenever I'm on the air, coming live from the arena, which is going to be really fun. He would come on right now. NXT Roadblock is on right now. I was supposed to go there tonight, but look how much I love and I appreciate and acknowledge you guys and love being being a Knick fan, to not go to the wrestling and go and put that aside for tonight and be here calling this game. I could always watch it on DVR. No, I didn't see that. Almost say Mello. I did not see that. I didn't see him debut nasty movement on his pitches. I got to see that. I'm gonna look at that. As soon as the game is over tonight, I'm gonna look for it. If it doesn't finish too late, I would definitely take a look at that. Eleanor wants to be vice mayor. We got a couple deputy commissioners there, but we'll see next season. We'll see you more consistent. I would have no issues with that. Knicks look a bit sluggish. You might be right with that. At least Hornets. What's going on is that the Knicks are playing the Hornets are wants the game to be slow, and that's what the Hornets are doing. So here we go. We ready to start as Dennis Smith Jr. topping in the game. Now Oubre back again and stolen by McBride. Here's McBride. McBride has Toppin. Toppin thought about now he's going to shoot the 3 ball. Toppin misses. That little hesitation didn't shoot in rhythm. So Dennis Smith comes up with the basketball. Here's Smith. Smith in the baseline. Back again. Here's Washington. Washington spins. Puts up the shot and he misses Hartenstein, and we get a foul call going the other way. So Washington with his first foul. Now the second unit has to come out here and they have to establish and can this lead increase the lead here. Here's Barrett. So you got Barrett, Toppin, Hartenstein, McBride, and Hart. And here's Barrett dishing it off there to Hartenstein. He slams it down. Dennis Smith Bounce pass here. Washington. Here's Dennis Smith. Smith lost the basketball, and the Knicks come up with the rebound. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Hart's against oh, what a play. Hart now gives right back to RJ for three, and Barrett for three. So Josh Hart gets an assist there, the hitman with an assist. And wow, the Knicks sharing the basketball, hits the three ball. Here's a drive. Washington lays it in. Easy bucket there. Down by three are the Hornets. Here's Josh Hart. Back over to RJ. RJ now. RJ driving. Puts up the shot. And count it. And one. RJ Barrett. So RJ buckets indeed. He is using his side. He is using his strength. And I love the way he switches his hands and tries where his shot doesn't get blocked. Love it. You can see he's much more stronger as the years go by. Years ago, he didn't have that much of the lift. That would have been blocked. 29-23. Barrett with 10 points early here. Dennis Smith, Kelly Oubre. Oubre now. Oubre driving, puts up the floater. Oubre hits. So Oubre continues to keep the Hornets and afloat and continue to put the team on his back here. Down by four are the Hornets. Nick with the possession. Here's Harkenstein. Now Barrett. Barrett has a lot of reaching foul there. And Kelly Oubre, too overzealous there, gets called for reaching. So the foul on Oubre. So Knicks will inbound the ball here. McBride. McBride now. McBride driving. Puts the brakes on. He gets the ball back. McBride from the free throw line, and McBride with 5 points, 31-25. Good to see that kid. And he's got 2 steals, 5 points. Good job by McBride. He's a positive on the floor there. Here's Oubre. Oubre puts up the shot, and he misses. Rebound by Hart. Hart pushes it to Barrett. Barrett has Toppin. Barrett now goes. Barrett, and he was trying to go for the dunk, but he got fouled. So he was fouled there. Barrett being aggressive. And he hits the first free throw. Boy, as Golden Hayward's stock has fallen down so much. My God, I remember Miami wanted him so badly. He was one of the Knicks almost fell in that trap, signing him. They got these scores here. So it goes 2 of 2 from the line, 33-25 here. Here's Hayward, guarded by Toppin. Hayward now. Now Hart. Back over to Dennis Smith Jr. Smith driving. Puts up oh man, not a good foul by Hart. So he fouls Richards on a dunk. So it has a chance for a 3-point play. Yes, second unit Vernon is bringing the heat. They're bringing the heat. Second unit is bringing the heat. I saw that there, RJ with the blinders with Toppin on the wing for that dunk, but he hits the free throw 3-point play. Oh, here we go. Here's Barrett. Bounce past the Hart, and here's Josh Hart for 3. And Hart from downtown. So Hartenstein gets the assist. We got a timeout on the floor immediately. So the Hornets call timeout. And there you go. So Hart from downtown, indeed. We got a timeout. 20 up by 8, 28-36. Timeout on the floor. So second unit, Vernon, you're correct. Second unit is bringing the heat. They're bringing the noise. This is what we wanted to see. Keep the second unit if they continue to increase the lead, you keep them out there. You don't have to burn your starters tonight too much here. You want to have your second units to pretty much do a lot of the heavy lifting, especially with all the amount of minutes the starters been logging, especially that game against Boston, that double overtime game. You want to kind of, let them play a little more, and it also helps them with their team chemistry and so forth. And that's in a perfect world. I understand when things get a little bit out of control, you go and you might have to bring your starters in. Yes, indeed, if it's a close game again, we get it. But if they continue to increase the lead, keep riding them. Keep going out with the second unit. Michael, let's see what you got to say. Cause let's see. Kevin, we're talking about no, no, no. I don't want Conrad. I told you I didn't want him. I did told you I didn't want him. I told you. The only reason I will get Carl Anthony Towns is for the marketing ability. Remember with from with the jersey sales and his heritage, you make a lot of money. But no, he's not gonna disrupt it. What's wrong with Mitchell Robinson is playing? He's also injured himself, but boy, when he's on there, he's much of an impactful defensively with this team. And they need a rim protector. I think that goes with their complementary with their players. Yes, Josh Hart is always on time and he will take the best shots. Indeed, that's smart. You know what it is with Josh Hart? He plays smart basketball. He knows when is the time to take that shot, when to pass it off, and everything he's done. And he is, you could tell that Villanova pedigree, being coached well. When you're coached well in any program, that's the fund. Yes, Vernon, you're perfect. It's the fundamentals. Soundly, founded. They found it fundamentally sound. Excuse me, a tongue twisted there, and and it's only Tuesday, so there is no scotch, or with me. Chris the Flash, what's up, Chris? Chris is in the building. I hope you had a good day in the new endeavor. So salute to you, my friend. So we're waiting to come back from the timeout. Yes, we know his situation with his mother and all with the COVID and all. Yes, we know, and it's not a knock. He is an NBA All Star, but what he brings of the fit for the Knicks, I don't think it fits with this coach and what this team is trying to do defensively, rim protect, and all that other stuff. That's why. If it's a different time, maybe a different coach, times would probably fit. Here's Oubre back over to Hayward for three, and he hits it. So 31-36, a 5-point lead here. Hart Harkenstein back to Barrett. Barrett thought about the three. Barrett now top of the key. Now he's driving. Puts up the shot off the glass. Is good. R.J. Barrett is cooking. Derek Carr. Chris is happy with his Derek Carr. Here's Dennis Smith Jr. Smith driving, stops, bounce pass here to Hayward. Hayward now. Hayward spins. Hayward shot, and he got it. So Hayward is hit back to back buckets. So here's Barrett now. Barrett double team. Barrett puts up the shot. Count it and one. R.J. Barrett has a chance for a 3-point play. Wow. Barrett cooking. Back to the free throw line for Barrett. Rozier will return to the game here. Yes, I hope we do get Rogers too, Chris. We're just hoping on that. They're meeting with Woody Johnson's flying to Los Angeles to meet with Rogers. And that's one hiccup that RJ Barrett has lately. He is the free throws. Him there, They got to get more clean. That has to get cleaned up for the postseason. They got a couple. They got what 17 games to get that cleaned up. Here's a three, and then Smith misses. Rebound Rozier. Rozier now. Rozier back kicks it out. Washington. Now he's driving. That was McGowan's. Excuse me. McGowan's with the reverse. So 35-40, Knicks up by five. They cannot keep allowing those offensive rebounds. Thibodeau call timeout. He does not. He gets pissed off whenever those second opportunities or the rebounds because you play so much tough defense. He demands you to play so much defense and you play so much tight defense to allow that kind of rebound and team score off of it. It kind of demoralizes the team, and he wants to prevent that. Don't forget, please hit the like button. Yes, indeed, absolutely. Don't forget, hit the like button. We might see a Jericho Sims sighting, Vernon. We might. Although Mitchell Robinson had a nice seat of rest there, maybe Mitchell Robinson will probably come back after this timeout. Be honest with you, perfectly, it's 7:40. I might make a couple of movements here. I might probably bring Emmanuel quickly back in a little bit, and Mitchell Robinson. I'll still hold Toppin out there over Randall just for a little bit, and then just until the 5 minute. If you know, well, is it seven? If you could steal another minute or 2 minutes with Toppin on the floor, then you know what? It's gravy. That's just me. So we'll wait for this timeout here. There we go. Don't worry, everyone's gonna play tonight. I see where you're going, Darnell Davis. I like it. I like it. I know. I like it. I like where he's going with that one. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right. R and J. I love it. R and J. So we're coming back from this timeout. All right. So next we'll inbound the ball here. Hart inbounds here to Harkenstein. Harkenstein now to Barrett. Barrett rises for three, and that's off the mark. Fight for the deep rebound, and Hart had it last. Nope, he touched it last, so it will be the Hornets ball here. So Rozier will bring the ball up. Knicks up by 5 here. Rozier, Hayward, Hayward now. Hayward driving. Hayward underneath the basket, turns around in circles. He puts up a shot and he got it. So he went around in circles. Looked like a little Pee Wee League basketball play there around the circle, and he shot it. Here's Barrett. It's still effective. Here's Barrett. Barrett now discombobulated, and they're going to say a lot of whistles. What happened here? So the shot, it is a foul, so it will be Knicks. Mitchell Robinson will come back in. So Mitch is back in here in the 6:30 mark. And next that whistle, if there's another foul, is when I'm bringing Randall back in. You still keep Topping out there. Let him play no more minutes as RJ hits the first. So 41-37 here. Barrett. Topping keeps that alive, but no, almost had that second opportunity. So again, Barrett misses another free throw. So he's got to continue hitting the free throws. Knicks up by 4 here. Dennis Smith Jr. passes it. Now he gets it back. Jr. puts up and he misses. Rebound Mitchell Robinson. And lucky they didn't get called with over the top there. Here's Hart. Hart now. Hart! Isaiah Hart. Actually, the Josh Hart. Again, I did it with the Isaiah. Josh Hart. I'm combining these players. Here's a drive up the glass, and he got it. Rozier. Terry Rozier. So it was Josh Hart, who was a birthday boy, the 28-year-old. Toppin also 25 a couple days ago. Oh, quickly. Thought he had Toppin there. 43-39. That's quickly second foul. I mean, second turnover, excuse me. So the 5:30 mark, and Randall's starting to get up. Here's Hayward. Thought about the three. Quickly got him in the face there. Couldn't help it. I think everybody in the NBA, when they turn the ball over, don't do good. I mean, those are mistakes. When you make mistakes, no one looks pretty making mistakes. Um, as Dennis Smith will inbound the ball to Williams, as Randall returns here. Good job there on top and playing some good minutes there. Give me some. There's a three. McClendon misses. Rebound by Hart. Hart back over here to Randall. Randall now trying to call here. Randall back to Hart. Hart. Here's Grimes. Grimes. Oh, what a beautiful dunk by Mitchell Robinson. And Quentin Grimes, when he penetrates, he knows how to finish either with the basket or knows with the pass there. 45-39. Smart basketball play. Here's Rozier, and Randall got caught with a World Wide West foul reaching in. Mitchell is a cookie monster. Yum, 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 yum. So they'll inbound the ball here. Dennis Smith. Smith now. Smith bounce pass to Williams. Floater, no good. Rebound by Randall. So the Knicks need to add here to this lead. Randall with the basketball. Randall. Randall's guarded by McClendon. Now he spins. Bounce pass to Grimes. Kicks it out to Quickly. Quickly now moving the basketball. Quickly. Got nowhere to go. Randall now. Randall now in the free throw circle. Turns. Spins. Quickly. For three. It's good. 3-pointer Manuel Quickly. He hits it from downtown. Give Randall an assist there. Oh, here comes in and out. Misses. Hayward has that rebound. Good positioning there. Hayward. Hayward with a lot of contact, and he will go to the line. Foul on Julius Randle. His second foul there. Now, if you're the Knicks here, you got two quick fouls for Julius Randle. You still got 4 minutes. You were playing well. You're starting at the lead. Would you keep Randle out there? But they will. They're going to trust him. And Hayward hits the first free throw. That's confidence. That's confidence, big task. That's confidence. Talk to them. We have to do the talk to them, big task. It's coming. It's coming. Here's Hayward misses. He goes one of two. And of course, we get this ball don't lie. There you go. And Grimes for three. Grimes got fouled. So he will go to the line for three. So Quentin Grimes, Dennis Smith Jr. with the foul. Man, if that would have synced, that would have been a nice 4-point play there. He rolls beautiful. Dennis Smith, foolish. So next 40-48 and three free throws here. He hits the first one off to Miss Grimes. Hits one, it makes it 49-40. 9-point Nick lead. Looking for more. He misses that one. He has another free throw coming up, trying to give the Knicks a 10-point lead. A game that's interesting to us here for the third seed. Philadelphia has a 58-45 lead on the Timberwolves. And the Rockets have a 23-19 lead on the Nets. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Quentin Grimes go 2 of 3 from the line. So Knicks up by 10, 50-40. Knicks on a 10-3 run here. Here's Rozier. Rozier now. Rozier passes out to Hayward. Hayward. Hayward now driving. Stops. Head fake. Kicks it back out. Here's back in. Kicks it again. McDaniels. McDaniels driving. McGowan was actually blocked there by Mitchell Robinson, and they're going to have a 24-second clock violation. So Knicks defense, oh, wow. Mitchell Robinson, the Cookie Monster, feed him some more. Wow. So Knicks with the ball here, 3.5 here before halftime. Randall, back over. Here's Quickly. Randall now has back over to Quickly. Catch and shoot three. It's good. 3-pointer, Emmanuel Quickly. Talk to them quickly. Talk to them quickly. What another assist by Randall here. So Rozier kicks out. Driving. Turns. Kicks it back out to Hayward. Hayward 9 on the shot clock. Rises for 3. And that's good. So Hayward hits the 3 ball. 53-43. 11 points for Hayward. All 11 in the second quarter. So the first quarter, it was a Kelly Oubre show. Now Hayward turning a little back the clock. But quickly now. Quickly stops. Back over to Randall. Randall spins. Back over to Quickly. Quickly now. 5 on the shot clock. Emmanuel Quickly now driving. Quickly stops. Puts up the shot. Count it. And 1. Emmanuel Quickly has a chance for a 3-point play. Talk to them quickly. Talk to them quickly. Talk to them quickly. Oh, baby. Indeed. But I gotta highlight the originator, which is Big Task. Nice. So Quickly's erupt here with 8 points here in the second quarter. And Quickly hits it. 56-43. The Knicks are 9 of 12 from the free throw line. All 3 misses are for R.J. Barrett. Rozier kicks out of Hayward. Hayward kicks it back out. Thor back over. Thor again. Thor bounce pass here. And Williams with the flush. So Quickly with the basketball. Hart now. Hart. Pass over to Randall. Randall. Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly now. Foul on the shot clock. Quickly driving. Quickly puts up, penetrating. And Mitchell Robinson's there for the dunk to clean it up. 58-45. A minute and a half left before halftime. Wow, 6 points for Mitch. Rozier penetrates and gets a dunk. 58-47. Here's Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly now. Back over to Randall. Randall for 3. And got it. 3-pointer, Julius Randall. So just like that, Knicks score 61 points here. So 40 points in the second quarter. Here's Hayward. Hayward packs out. Thor for 3. And Thor. 61-50. So both teams are playing quick, fast-paced, and phenomenal. Here's Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly now. Quickly back over to Randall. Randall thought about the 3. Randall driving. Randall going strong. Back out to Quickly for 3. And that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Hart comes up with it. Back over to Grimes. Grimes rises for 3. It's good. 3-pointer, Quentin Grimes. The Knicks have 64 points. They're up by 14 here with 20 seconds, 18 on the shot clock. So we're going to have 3 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Let's go, Knick Pride. Let's go. These Knicks are on fire here in the second quarter. Here's Rozier. Rozier steps back for 3. And Rozier misses. Fight for the rebound. Grimes. Grimes now with 3 seconds. Grimes going in transition. Grimes puts it up. It's good! Quentin Grimes beating the clock. 66-50. That should have been a 3-point play. And the Knicks up by 16. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Yeah, is that loud enough for you? It's good. Wow. Woo. Wow. Woo, what a quarter. The Hornets don't want this smoke. 66-50. Oh, what an outstanding second quarter. Man. Woo, that is fire. We are them indeed. Wow. Man, let's get some. I'm waiting for a moment here so we can refresh the stats, guys. I want to give you some stats. You know, I like to give the stats out, make sure that how everything is shooting. Because my goodness, what a quarter, man. This team keeps raising the bar of excitement. It just keeps raising it. It just keep. My goodness, this is what a fun second half here. What a fun 2023 has been with this team. I know we go ups and downs with them when they lose. When we take a little bit, we take it on the chin. Literally like But man, when they with the euphoria that this team gives you, when they're oh man, this is fun. All right, I've got the stats, fellas. Got the stats. The Hornets are shooting 20 of 41 from the field. That's 48.8% from the field. The Knicks, 24 out of 42. That is 57.1%. Yes, 57.1% shooting. While the Hornets are 5 for 14 from 3-point land, that's 35.7. The Knicks are 9 of 22, 40.9% from 3-point land. Yes, 40%. That's really good. The Hornets are 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71.4%. The Knicks are 9 and 12, 75% from the free throw line. The Knicks have 21 rebounds to the Hornets 16. 4 of them are offensive for the Knicks, while 2 are for the Hornets. The Knicks have 13 assists, while the Hornets have 11. 2 blocks for the Knicks, 1 for the Hornets. 2 steals for the Knickerbockers, 1 for the Hornets. Knicks with 3 turnovers, 4 for the Hornets. Knicks and Hornets both have 28 points in the paint. So both teams scoring at will, 28 points in the paint. Boy, the Knicks had a 45-point second quarter. That is impressive. Talk about this team with offense. This team scores from everywhere. They got guys there that just balance scoring. It's not. We know that we get frustrated when we see Randall with the ISO heavy and all that at the end of the games, but throughout that, these guys, they score from everywhere. Everybody could give you any points, go off. You saw it was the Barrett show for a little bit. Quickly got hot. Hart could go going. Quentin Grimes get going. This is a pleasure because you don't know. Even McBride. Let's go to the individual totals now. I want to get to that. Let's give you the Hornets real quick. The Hornets are led by both Hayward and Oubre. Oubre in the first quarter wanted kind of put this game, trying to make this game personal, and trying to muck it up. He had 11 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds in 15 minutes of action. Hayward trying to turn back the clock here with 11 points of his own, 2 assists, 3 rebounds in 17 minutes of action. Rozier had 8 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds in 18 minutes of action. Williams, 5 points, 15 minutes of action. You also have 5 points from PJ Washington with 1 assist, 2 rebounds. McGowan's had 2 points and 2 rebounds. Dennis Smith, 12 minutes of action. 3 assists, 2 rebounds, no points to show. Richards came in the game for 9 minutes, 3 points, 1 assist. And JT Thor, 5 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, and 8 minutes of action. And let's go with the New York Knicks. This is the one I want to see, the Knicks scoring totals here. The Knicks, led by R.J. Barrett with 17 points in 14 minutes. 17 points in 14 minutes, 2 assists, 1 rebound, followed by Quentin Grimes with 12 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds in 17 minutes of action. Mitchell Robinson had 8 points, 6 rebounds in 15 minutes of action. He's going to pull down 4 more rebounds. He's possibly could get a double-double for Mitchell Robinson. Julius Randle, 17 minutes, 8 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Randle filling up every bit of the columns. You got to like that about Randle. Quickly also, 9 points, 2 assists, two rebounds, 17 minutes of action. Josh Hart, 5 points, two rebounds, three assists. Actually, three rebounds, two assists. I read that backwards. Sorry. So you see that he's also filling up the columns. Harkenstein, nine minutes, 2 points, two assists. And you know he's going to get some rebounds. So Harkenstein and a block, a huge block there on that dunk for Rozier. McBride, 5 points in 7 minutes of action. So you get some offense from McBride, which is a pleasure. You saw 7 minutes of Obi Toppin on the floor. He has no points, he has no assists, no rebounds, but Obi Toppin, he's got to be a little more active. That's the only negative, but he hasn't been. He's not playing. He's not a detriment on the floor, but he has to get on the columns and some touches and get some scoring. So those are the scores and the leading scorers for the Knicks and the Hornets. The Knicks up was 16. They could have been. It should have been a 17th. That should have been a 3-point play there on that and one on that last bucket from Quentin Grimes. But it is what it is. Don't forget, we need to hit that like. We need to get the likes. We're almost close to 100 likes. Let's go, folks. We need to get that likes there. We need your help to get the program going. The Knicks, my goodness, what can we say? Wow. 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 Indeed. So I'm gonna not much of a big break. I'm just going to plug in a little bit of. I was gonna do the halftime, but you know what? Let me get a quick plug of Opus, and let me right back. This is the Hey everyone, this is DX Sports Jedi Kev, the Don of the Watch Along. So I want to talk to you about Opus. Opus, creative live streaming tool for creative minds like myself. I've taken my program, my channel here, and I've moved this from the Watch Along to Return of the Knicks to Heal the Ring podcast to MMA Weekly with Austin Steph Dan. All the different programs are streaming it live here on Opus. I am having a blast and fun time here. I advise you guys to join us on www.opus.pro. Use my referral code DX Force Jedi and welcome to the podcast world and the live streaming, and may the sports be with you. Don't forget to use my referral code DX Jedi when you want to sign on to Opus. All right, let's go with some. We got a few minutes here. Let's read some more. Let's see some chats here. It's freezing a little bit, but here we go. Sunday night big task after Boston game. Man, I couldn't. You know what? I'll be totally honest with you guys. I had a hard time going to sleep. Was so excited. Charles and Turney. I was like, oh my god, that was a hell of a game. Oh, Caputo asked me a question. Here we go. How many wins do you see the Knicks winning this year? I am not going to. I'm not going to limit them. I'm just going to, Michael. I would love to put a number, but I don't want to put a cap. I'm going to. I don't want to. I don't want to chicken out of answering that question. It's not chicking out of that question. Is I just don't want to put a cap on it. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy. Let them win as many games as possible, and then when the game is over, then that's how many they're going to win. Because if they keep playing like this, there's no limit. That's why we're going to hashtag no limit Knicks. So there, yeah, I can't. I'm not. I don't want to put a cap, Michael. I want them to just continue winning. Michael says this is a better team than the Carmelo Anthony and Amari. That 54-win team was doing some phenomenal things with the offense, with the three ball, but they were older. This team is up and rising, younger team. We don't know what their full potential ceilings are on these players. At least you know with the 54-win team with Carmelo Anthony, Maury Stoudemire, when we had when we had Jason Kidd, J.R. Smith, we knew what their ceilings were, or at least the players. When it comes, we don't know where Quickly is in the postseason. What is he? What's he going to turn into? It went in Hart in the postseason. He could pretty much turn into, you know, he. My goodness, one of the all-time shooting. clutch shooters in the postseason. You never know, or it could go the other way. We don't know. There's what's the ceiling? Barrett, we're still waiting for Barrett to excel and be like mega star if he gets in the postseason. I always say nothing motivates a player more when it's the big game. There's some guys that big game when money's on, for that playoff money or big time, they become Mr. Big Shot. So we don't know. We don't know what this team is. They're the limit on this team. We don't know what they continue growing. Jalen Brunson, we saw a glimpse of it last season in the postseason. He was stupendous. That's what got him that $100 million contract or that series. He had against Donovan Mitchell out of all people. We know that he tasted that, and of course it translated to the season when he's dying to get back there because he's felt like he's got some unfinished business. He could just get even greater in the postseason. You don't know what quickly he has an NBA getting into an NBA body again in that postseason, and the way the game is slowed down for him, he might take over. Randall, I'm pretty sure he's got a disgusting taste in his mouth of his performance from that postseason against the Hawks. He's gonna want to come out and make a statement. So I like the motivation that this team and the fire and the clippings that they have there going into the postseason. That's why they'd be a dangerous team. They're gonna be extremely dangerous. Remember the Hawk series? We didn't have Mitchell Robinson. This is gonna be Mitchell Robinson's first taste of the postseason. That's another X factor. So there's a lot of positive X factors if the Knicks do clinch and go into a postseason series, which it looks like here, but never count your chickens before they're hatched. If everything translates to chalk, if the season were to end today, that I like the what everything I just mentioned for the Knicks going forward because the positive unvariables that it's a motivation. So I kind of like everything that's going on right now. Something special is brewing here. Michael, why do they keep 70? No, they're referring to the 73, 72, the 72, 73 Knicks team. That was the champion of 50 years ago that they honored them a couple of nights ago. And there's a lot of the way they play, the way they're selfish, the way there's a lot of comparisons. They have two separate above 8 game winning streaks in the season. That hasn't been done since that team. There's a lot of things that happened 50 years ago and that they're doing again that in a parallel. They're like kind of parallel or like a history repeating itself. That's why you see that a lot from the 72, 73 on Michael. It's not that they're going to win those type of games. That's not what the chat is saying. Just wanted to clarify it so you don't miss out and say something that is feels a little bit out there. Yes, I will, Kay. I will. So I can't wait for the second half, man. This is fun. I don't even want to put the stream. The I was gonna do the halftime with the video and go walk, but I just want to talk Knicks. It's just as fun, man. This is fun time. Fun times, man. So if you have not, please hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, we ask you guys to hit the like button. It helps us. It also helps the algorithm and also letting the people know in Opus that we're enjoying their live stream, their streaming platform here, and they see that as well. So help everyone out. We want to say hello to Maria. If Maria, you're watching us on the Facebook app, right now, hopefully, I have another Facebook account open where I send her the link there. But hopefully, I don't know when, but hopefully, my Facebook account gets reactivated. I don't know what the hell happened there. But right now, the social media on at least for the Facebook part and the Instagram part is off for the moment. Hopefully, it gets back there and we get everyone back up there. So we're missing a lot of people. We're missing a lot of folks from the Facebook app. Usually get another 500 to 1,000 in the Facebook app that I'm missing. I'm missing a big audience, a big chunk of the audience there. But hey, you guys are the hardcore, and we appreciate it. We missing Dexter Gordon out there in Facebook, so hopefully he transition over to YouTube If Dexter Gordon, if you're listening, we miss you seeing you there on the Facebook app. Miss Maria as well, and many others. Jerome, there's so many other. So I try to remember everyone's name as best as possible. As God willing, the Lord has given me a good memory to try to remember everyone's name there, so I could always, know and appreciate that you guys are all phenomenal and mean something. So yes, I try to remember everyone. I did forget though. I am going to be honest with you. The islands. I know we have a lot of folks from that go from Trinidad, from Jamaica, from all the different beautiful Caribbean islands. Here's PJ Washington, and he hits the first three off. So 15 seconds have gone by. Hornets come out hitting a three ball. He is quickly puts up the floater. Emmanuel quickly. Another bucket for Emmanuel quickly here. 68-58. So here's Rozier. Rozier driving. Rozier passes it back to Hayward. Back inside to and Williams. So you saw the ball go out, back in. 68-55. Here's quickly. Randall. Back to Emmanuel quickly. Quickly. Bounce pass here to Randall. Randall. One on one here. Randall. Now he's driving in. Drives in. Stops. Turns around. Jumper. Randall hits it. So 10 points for Randall. 70-55. Here's Rozier. Rozier. Stops. Oubre. Oubre now driving. Oubre puts up the floater. Oubre. Thought he was fouled there. No call. 70-57 here. A minute and a half gone by here in the third quarter. As quickly we'll bring the ball up against Rozier. Quickly, back over to Barrett. Back over to Randall. Randall back has to RJ. RJ now. RJ stops. Puts it off the glass. It's good. Thought he was fouled, but no call. RJ Barrett. Here's Rozier. Rozier thought about the three. Passes it off to Hayward. Hayward misses. Rebound Randall. So Rozier passed off the three to Hayward. Now Barrett again. Barrett throws it quickly. Quickly fakes it. He has Oubre on him. 11 on shot clock. Baseline for quickly. Bounce past the. Mitchell Roberts just tries to dunk and missed it. So he missed it. Deep rebound. Here's Rozier. Rozier now in the circle. Washington for three. Washington rebounds picked up by Hayward. Back to Washington. Washington thought about the three. Washington drives. Washington driving and quickly and puts it off. And Tom Thibodeau calls a quick timeout. 59-72. 9:37 here. Let's quickly. Not happy here. Hey, Lendo Manny, salute. Knicks win 9 straight 2 years ago, and they need to win this game to get to 10 straight. Yes, indeed. We're hoping. We're here cheering them on as hard as possible. We're cheering them as hard as possible. And right now they call a timeout there. Mitchell Robinson missed on that dunk. That's the one flaw that we could say Mitchell had a chance for a dunk, a little too hard. That 9-game winning streak was amazing. That was fun. That was fun. That was good too. That was a hell of a. They don't remember. It all started with that Memphis game where they were trailing and they came back on that Memphis game. I remember that game at Madison Square Garden. I think we got some technical fouls. The coach got kicked out, and then all that. I remember that. Yeah, remember I called that as a prediction. I said they're gonna destroy the Clippers. And the tech, yeah, remember the technical foul that was who was the player that got the tech? Was it John Morant that got the tech that got ejected? Was it John Morant? I think it was a big. I know, man. Also the coach, they were ejected. That was the RJ Barrett. I remember that game. That game was fun. Yeah, it was John. It was John Morant. Yeah, it was he. He got hit with the tech, and also the coach. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was a good game too. My goodness. Woo. So we're coming back from the timeout. So we had Liv Morgan there at the game. WWE Liv Morgan as NXT right now is going on. Roadblock. Yes, Derrick Rose took the boy to school and he got mad indeed. He might John Morant might get it might be suspended for the rest of the season here, 50 games, due to a CBA collective bargaining agreement there with the pistol. So they'll bring, but I don't know if they. I don't think that's gonna hold up because man, how do you get a gun on a flight with all TSA? Here's RJ Barrett gets an assist right to Mitchell Robinson. Good job there, pick and roll there. 74-59. Rozier, Washington now. Washington back over to Rozier. Rozier back over to Oubre for three. Kelly Oubre short, big bound by quickly. Pushes it to Barrett now. Barrett now. Barrett driving. Barrett goes up strong. Barrett misses, trying to put that layup up. Rebound by the Hornets. Here's Rozier. Rozier now. Top of the key now. Thought has Mitchell Robinson there. And they're going to say offensive foul. Knicks will have it. Turnover by the Hornets. No lead is safe. It's a trap. It's a trap. 74-59. So quickly we'll bring the ball up. So here's Emmanuel quickly now. Emmanuel quickly driving. Emmanuel quickly hands over to Randall. Randall for three. Randall misses. Rebound Rozier. Rozier now. Rozier driving. Stops. Puts up the shot. He got fouled. Counted and one. So Rozier hits. He'll go to the line for some free throws. Right now, 74-61. Rozier has a chance to add another one. Hey, look at Othello Harrington. I remember when he was a bench player. And he hits the free throw. 74-62. Here's RJ. RJ now. RJ again going strong. RJ Barrett. So he continues to drive to the basket and he's strong game there. Here's Rozier. Rozier spins. Rozier now. Steps for three. Rozier hits it. No, that's a two. It was inside the line. So Rozier's trying to take it to quickly, knowing he played 55 minutes. I think that's a target that they wanted to do here. See quickly's fatigue factor here. Here's Emmanuel quickly again. Quickly now. Back over to Randall. Randall top of the key. Randall now. Spins. Here's a double team. Back over to Grimes. Grimes thought about the three. Grimes. Clock at two. Grimes kicks it back out. Randall for three at the clock expiring. No, but Mitchell Robinson is there. But what they're going to say? It's waved off. Offensive facet interference. Ugh. Hmm. So no basket. Here's Hayward. Hayward driving. Hayward. And they're going to say traveling. Offensive foul, the other way. Hayden, salute. Aiden, I am doing well. How your day going? Aiden joining us. 76-64. So Emmanuel quickly will get the ball here. Quickly. Knicks by 12 with possession. Quickly back over to Randall. Randall now. Randall. Step back here. Over to Grimes. Grimes. Grimes rises for three. Grimes misses the front of the rim. Hayward. Hayward will bring the ball. Passes to Rozier. Rozier, who's had the hot hand this quarter. Rozier now. Rozier snake dribbling. keeping his dribble, passes here to Oubre. Oubre has a mismatch and quickly. He goes up and he gets a tough basket there. Thought he had a foul, but no. Here's quickly. Knicks up by 10 now, 76-66. Here's quickly now. Quickly now. Quickly driving in. Back over to RJ. RJ going strong. RJ again off the glass. RJ Barrett. So he is feasting, 78-66. Here's Rozier. Now three. And Rozier hits it from downtown. So Rozier's feeling it here. 69-78. 6:30 mark. Here's quickly. Now quickly for three. Quickly from downtown. He answers Rozier's three. So that is his third 3-point field goal. Big shot there. So Charlotte is trying to get it under single digits. The Knicks trying to answer here, keep it at double digits. Rozier's been having the hot hand. He has the ball here. Halfway through the quarter. And Rozier for another three. Rozier for another three. So Rozier's starting to feel it. Getting hot here. 72-81. Hornets trying to give a fight here. Here's quickly. Nine quickly. Back over to Barrett. Barrett's been featured. Now Barrett spins. Feature. Barrett puts up the shot and he gets caught and there's a foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Barrett felt the contact. Smart move by Barrett putting it up. Barrett will go to the line here. Barrett hits the first free throw. Remember, he's 5 of 7 from the free. And he hits another free throw here. Yes, indeed. Let's hit the. Oh, now he comes out. All right. Here's Hayward. Hayward driving. Hayward puts up the shot and he gets the bounce. 9-point lead. Here's Randall. And he got fouled on the pass. We got a tech. We got a technical foul, folks. Let's see who's on. Is it on Oubre or is it on Clifford? Kelly Oubre gets the technical foul there. Randall will shoot the free throw, the technical free throw. And he hits it. So Knicks back up by 10. They will have the ball basket as Clifford will call a timeout on the floor. Boy, I was just looked at that timeout and I was looking at Clifford. Man, he. I think it's time for him to hang up. I think at the end of the year, Hornets are going to be needing a new head coach. He looks tired. Like he looks like this game is worn. He's a hell of a coach, Steve Clifford. I know he hasn't had much success with Orlando, and we know his stops. We know he hasn't been. He's had some good teams, but not nothing great, nothing to write home about. But boy, he's a basketball mind. So but he looks exhausted. He looks tired. Like he's not meant. He looks like he's done with the grind of being an NBA coach, especially while losing could do that. And it looks like Clifford put a fork in him. He looks like he's done. So we have a timeout on the floor. Let's take a look around the league. 75-58. 76ers are pulling away, all even at almost at the half there between Brooklyn and the Rockets. 54-54. And you see any other games are significant. Um, we saw yesterday the Cavaliers beat the Boston Celtics in overtime too. Boston back to back another overtime, three overtime games. I believe they played that overtime against the 76ers, was it, or something close to that avail. I know this the Boston boy, a lot of minutes on those guys. That's why you don't limit. You don't limit. You don't say who you do want, who you don't want. There's a reason. Boston Everyone has Boston penciled in the NBA Finals, not this guy. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks for reminding me there. Uh, Agent. Yes, indeed. Don't forget to hit the like. Please hit the like. Yes, Aiden, like Aiden says, like Agent says, let's get those likes up. Boston is gonna get tired and fatigued, in my opinion. Playing all those double overtimes, and that's gonna take a task on them. I agree with you on that, Michael. I believe they are. To me, they are a little bit overrated. So we're coming back from this timeout, and just like Agent Superargo says, it's a trap. So here's Barrett. Barrett now back over to Randall. Randall wide open for three, and he misses that one. Dennis Smith Jr. is back in the game. Now the Knicks up by 10. Hornets trying to cut it under. Here's Hayward. Hayward dancing. Hayward into the paint. Back out. Dennis Smith bounce pass to Washington. Washington, and he puts it up. Uses his size right over quickly. 8-point game now. Here comes the Hornets trying to give a little bit of a fight back. So cut it in. They cut it in half. Knicks were up by 16. It's an 8-point game. Here's Barrett now. Barrett back over to quickly. Now Barrett wants it. Barrett has been fisting all quarter. Now RJ now. RJ driving. RJ driving, and Mitchell Robinson misses. They're gonna say loose ball foul. It look like it looks like we have another technical foul indeed. So we get another technical foul by the Hornets. Now it's on Clifford. Oh yeah, Rozier undercutting. You can't undercut. That is an extremely dangerous. But man, Randall misses the free throw. Now I don't understand if you're on the floor, if you to take that technical free throw, why isn't Quickly the one taking that technical free throw? I mean Randall's great and all, but Quickly's the best free throw shooter on the team. I don't get it. Randall rises for three. Randall misses and he lose ball. This is the thing again with this. This is the thing that they have to clean up. Rozier looked like he's got something pulled or something, but he gets the ball. He rises for three. Rozier misses. Back tap right to Washington. Rozier has the ball. Rozier behind the back. Hayward for three, and he misses. Randall rebound. Normally those go down. Good thing the Knicks staving out here. Here's Randall. Randall again. Randall spinning. Randall back out quickly. Thought about the three. Quickly now. Driving on Dennis Smith Jr. Mitchell Robinson with the dunk. Manuel quickly gets an assist. Another smart basketball play. He drew the coverage right to Mitchell Robinson. Easy bucket. 12 points for Mitchell Robinson. Now back over. Oubre. Oubre now. Back over to Rozier. Here's Hayward. Hayward. And he misses. He gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Dennis Smith Jr. Smith Jr. in the baseline. Back again. Washington gets the three, and that misses. And loose ball. Hornets again get the basketball. Here's Hayward. Hayward now. Hayward driving. Kicks it back out. Dennis Smith for three. Smith hits it from downtown. Knicks, a little flat footed. Didn't go for that extra umph, and they got the three ball, 86-79. They scored on another offensive rebound. Randall got caught flat footed there. You got to get those rebounds. Here's quickly. Back over to Randall. Now Randall. Randall stops. He spins. He loses the basket. He gets it. Randall contact off the glass and he misses. Too much on it. Too much ISO. Here comes Rozier. 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 They score. Timeout. Now, Charlotte is pushing the ball, and the Knicks on offense wants to slow it down with Randall. Why? Why you're slowing in isolation here when in that's what the Hornets want? You're playing right into their playbook. He's just standing there. Yeah. So we have a timeout on the floor. All right, so the Knicks got to adjust here. Let's see if what Thibodeau's going to do here. We have a timeout on the floor. Absolutely. We need to breathe, relax, enjoy. Indeed. Indeed. Relax. You just got to relax. Here we go. So McBride in the game. Randall, Hart, Grimes, and Hartenstein. Here's Randall. Back over. Grimes. Misses the three ball. Richards. Pressured by Grimes. Dennis Smith still kept the ball in his hands. Smith. Oubre. Oubre now. Oubre going strong. Oubre goes. And he sits there to pose. You haven't won yet, and you're posing with that you're strong. Come on. 3-point lead here. 7-0 run, 11-3 run actually for the Hornets. Here's Randall. Randall with the basketball. Randall. Randall stops. Randall back over to McBride. Back over to Hart. Back to Randall. 6. Randall now. Randall driving. Puts up the shot. No good. Here's Rozier. Rozier. And he misses. Fight for the rebound. And it's a foul there. So Hornets feeling it. I don't know about you guys, but the substitution there, why you're taking Barrett, who was scoring the most points and was hot in the third quarter, and you left Randall, who's been a detriment here. Who's why? I didn't get that. I didn't get that move. As Barrett is going to get back in the game. If anything, it should have been Randall sitting down, and then you bring in Barrett. I didn't get that substitution there. Randall hasn't shown anything to stay much long on the floor. There's now it's cut to 2. 86-84, and he hits it. Down Knicks up by 1. McBride. 9-0 run for the Hornets. Here's RJ. Back over to Randall. Randall. Randall again. Back to Barrett. Barrett for 3. Barrett misses. Fight for the loose ball. And the Hornets come up with it. Hornets could take the lead here. First lead of the game. Rozier. Thor for 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound Oubre. Oubre now. Back into Williams. Turns to Richards. He got fouled. Hornets could try to tie and take the lead with the free throws. He hits the first one as Toppin will come in. Will come in for Julius. So a couple of technical fouls has kind of lit up a fire on the Hornets here. And he hits. So Hornets take the 1 point lead on the Knicks here. First lead of the game. So the Knicks was leading wire to wire until this point. Here's Hart. Hart now. Hartenstein. Barrett. Barrett now. 10 on the shot clock. Barrett. Barrett again. Shot clock at 5. Toppin for 3. Toppin from downtown. So his first points of the night, 89-87. So Knicks back up by 2. Here's Rozier. Rozier now. Rozier doing a lot of dancing, spinning, discombobulated, shot, and he misses Hartenstein. And there should have been an offensive foul there. A pushing. Yeah, good job. As Hart will inbound here. So Knicks will hold with a 2-point lead. McBride rises for 3, a little too soon. Hart had the ball and Hornets will have it 4.5. I think McBride shot that ball too soon there. Yeah, I was a little aggressive there. So here's Jr., Dennis Smith Jr. driving. Dennis Smith going up. Blocked. Blocked by McBride. So at the end of the third quarter, Knicks up 89-87, a 2-point lead. Going into the fourth quarter, this is going to be a close one here. Now, can the second unit pull away on the Hornets here? Can the second unit take advantage of the second unit of the Hornets and push this? Because these Charlotte Hornets are coming to play. They're pushing, they're running, despite they want to be a spoiler on this 9-game winning streak. Hey, the Knicks put a bullseye on their target. When you come in on a 9-game winning streak and everyone's feeling good about them, they want to come and be a spoiler here. And that's what the Hornets are doing. They're reluctant. You know, there are professionals too. This is a game of runs. And there are professionals as well, and they're relishing here to try to be a Debbie Downer and go out there and try to spoil the Knicks 9-game winning streak. But the Knicks are at home. The crowd will be electric. They will be behind them in the fourth quarter, and we know what we're going to get from this team. Continue to play their right basketball plays, high IQ basketball. One thing that worries me, I don't want to see when they're up by 6, up by 8, they go back into that Julius Randle ISO where he's fumbling the ball or not making the right shots. At the time, I want them to keep moving the basketball. You could feature Randall, but you got to move the basketball and get him in the right matchup. But if you're going to give it to him high in the shot clock and he's just going to hold and try to back in and ISO, and then teams throw the double team, he tends to get double team and lose the basketball, fumble the basketball, and then he goes into the bad shots where this is where other teams start going on runs. It happens a lot. And that's the only thing that concerns me or gets me a little frustrated when it comes to watching Julius Randle on the floor. When it comes to when the Knicks have a 8-point, 6-point lead, you should be moving the basketball, tiring the offense, tiring the other team's defense, moving and defending, because when you do ISO, you're allowing the defense to get set. They don't have to extend that much energy, and you see that when Randle misses, the other team easily come and hits a 3, or they're not fatigued because they're not playing. They're making it easy for them on the defensive end where they're not expending energy. That's just my observation. I wish you got to continue making them work for every opportunity defensively. So when they get the ball on offense, they're gassed. And I think when Julius holds too much with the ISO, I think that hurts the Knicks, and that's why you see teams go on runs. And we hopefully it's a trap. Agent Hargo, it's a trap. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Trying to make it 10. Here's McBride. Back over to RJ. RJ for 3. RJ misses. Fight for the rebound. And they're going to say foul is called on Hartenstein. Over the top there. Here we go. Dennis Smith Jr. Oubre. Kelly Oubre now. Oubre now. Oubre lost it. Strip. McBride. It will be the Hornets ball. Let's see a minute here. Here we go. They're going to inbound the ball. Oubre now. Oubre back out. Washington. Washington back to Oubre. Oubre back over to Dennis Smith. Smith, 3 on the shot clock. Smith, now Smith Jr. Smith tries, and that's a shot clock violation. Held the ball too much. Good job by the Knicks there defensively. So it's a turnover. So they'll bring the ball here. Barrett now. Barrett getting double team. Here's McBride. McBride back over to Hart. Hart. Here's Toppin. Toppin now. 9 on the shot clock. McBride now. McBride wants to set up. 6 on the shot clock. McBride now. Rises. Puts up the shot. Terrible shot. But rebound Hartenstein over to Hart. Hart now. Hart driving. Hart going strong. And he got fouled. And of course, Washington wants them to challenge it. Mr. Melvin Smith. Let's do this. Hart rattles the first one in. So they'll extend the lead here by 3, 90 to 87. He hits ball free throws, 91-87. So Knicks are 14 to 18 from the free throw line. Hornets are 10 to 12. 91-87 here. Smith, Washington. Smith gets the ball back. Smith gets it over. Here's a 3. And that misses. Rebound by Hart. Hart now brings the basketball. Hart, a minute and a half gone by here in the fourth. Isaiah Hartenstein. Now he gets Barrett. Barrett spins. Turns around. Barrett going strong. Barrett blocked. Washington Knicks will have it 13 under the shot clock. Barrett thought he got hit a little too rough there. And Barrett wasn't happy there. Good job there by Hartenstein. Just getting there as a mediator and just getting in between there. A lot of contact there, and Barrett did not like that. And McGowan and Barrett was the two. As they inbound here to Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Here's McBride. McBride now. McBride driving. McBride puts off the glass. It's good. Miles McBride. Nice basket. 7 points for McBride. Very aggressive. I like his a little bit of aggressiveness here. Very nice. Here's Oubre. Oubre shoots. Misses. Rebound by Hart. Hart will bring it up. He pushes this one. A quick stop in. A little too much there. Knicks turn it over there. That was a little too much mustard there. You got to be careful there. I understand you want to push it. You got to make sure you not to be discombobulated. Let Oubre be the discombobulator on the floor, not you guys. Here's Washington. Oubre. Oubre thought about the 3. Oubre now driving. Puts up the shot, and he misses. Rebound Hartenstein. Here's Hart. Hart now. Hart driving. Puts up the shot. It's good. Coast to coast. 95-87. Timeout on the floor. Here's the second unit again. Talk to them, second unit. Talk to them, second unit. Talk to them, second unit. Indeed. Timeout on the floor. Nice. Big time move there by the Knicks. Oh, man. You saw that big task. You saw that task. Darnell Davis, they woke up in time. Go. No, I didn't say that he was. I would like Nick's Luca to be the Nick, a Nick. If that's the next superstar, if any of the superstars that they want, Michael, if the Knicks were to get Luca Doncic, I wouldn't mind Luca Doncic. That's the superstar that fits. Be honest with you, he is a small forward, the 3 and D that the Knicks could be using. It will be him. Bernard Johnson, salute Bernard Johnson in the building. Let's go Knicks indeed. Yep, you're right, Alalor. He says, I told you. I told you. That's right. So we got a timeout here. Agent Superargo was like, it's a trap. It's a trap. Brooklyn's up 67-54 on the Houston Rockets. 89-72, 76ers over the Timberwolves. So we were looking at that third seed, possible, but there's a little bit of this. This is 67 games for the Knicks. This is the 67th game for the Knicks. 67. My God, these games are going quick. We know that the Knicks, after this game, embarks on a West Coast trip. I'm 50-50. I don't know what I'm going to do with that game against the Kings, man, because I get up early and I got to work early. But I might be doing that game Thursday, man. I might make that sacrifice. I might. It all depends on how work is with my apprentice, if he comes to work or not. Because right now my apprentice is not coming in, missing work. Yeah. If he were to come in and I know I could count on him, then I might do that game Thursday. But I'm on the fence. I really want to. Yeah, I think Luca might be a big task. I think Luca Doncic. I thought it would be Zion, but I'm changing my tune. I think it's going to be Luca Doncic. I think he's going to ask out of Dallas, if especially Kyrie sticks around. I just have a if that I don't know. I mean, I personally, Luca should stay in Dallas, but I don't know if they keep. Oh, here's Oubre going strong. Oubre misses the dunk. Kelly Oubre. Maybe he sits. Maybe he should sit around and pose like he did before. Here's Toppin for three. Toppin in and out misses. Dennis Smith comes up with it. Dennis Smith pushing it. Back again to Hayward. Hayward now gets it. Hayward from the free throw circle. And he misses rebound Barrett. 95-87. Now Barrett gets a screen. Barrett now one-on-one with Hayward on the right side. Barrett now gets in the paint. Barrett puts up, flushes the floater, misses. That was short. Here's Dennis Jr. Bounce pass here, and they'll turn it ball over. So Rozier will come back here with 9:47. Here comes Barrett. Barrett now. Barrett, McBride. McBride now. And Harkenstein misses Terry, and Harkenstein picks up a silly foul. His third foul there. He made some contact there. That was a silly one. 8 minutes though, agent. So here's Rozier. Rozier. Bounce pass here to Hayward. Hayward driving, stops, puts up the shot. It's good. Lays it in. 95-89. Mitchell Robinson's back in the game. Topping. Topping. Back over to Barrett. Barrett now gets a screen. Top. Here's Barrett. Barrett spins. Barrett puts up the shot, and he got it. R.J. Barrett. 87-89. Rozier. Kicks it out. Dennis Smith Jr., and that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and it is Knicks ball. So here's Emmanuel quickly. Emmanuel quickly for three, and that's off the mark. Now Hayward. Here's Rozier. Rozier now. Rozier, step back. He had Toppin up there and he misses and he tried an air ball. He should have got for the contact. Good defense by Toppin. Here's quickly. Quickly now. Quickly Euro steps. Backing up. Here's Barrett for three. And that's in front of the rim. Hart comes up with the rebound. Hart now. Baseline. Hart driving in. Kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin wide open for three. And that's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. Hayward comes up with it. Hornets. Back out to Rozier. Rozier shoots the three. Rozier misses. Fight for the rebound, Hayward. So second opportunities here. Here's Hayward. Bounce pass here to Williams. Williams lost the basketball, and Knicks will have it. So both teams, Richards actually, both teams a little bit sloppy here. 89-87, 6:38. Randall, immediately something. Here comes Randall. He should have came in at the 5-minute mark. He's playing a lot of minutes. It's not that I don't want to see Julius Randle. I just want him to get more rest. So Randall will come in here. Hart. Randall. Back over to Quickly. Quickly now. Gets a screen. Quickly has Washington on the mismatch. Quickly kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett now driving. Barrett driving. And he got blocked, but he right there to Randall. Randall off the glass, and he got fouled. So Randall doing his Charles Smith impersonation, but he will go to the line. At least he got the foul call. Ooh, they should have called a foul on Hayward. $11 points for Julius Randle, 8 rebounds. Randle battles the first one in. Knicks extend 89-98. Randle misses 1 of 2 from the line. So it's a 9-point Knick lead here, almost halfway through the quarter. So Rozier. Now he's driving on Hart. Stops. Kicks it out to Oubre. Oubre going strong. Oubre with the dunk. 7 points. Lead now for the Knicks. Here's Quickly. Quickly. Back over to Randle. Randle. Here's Barrett. Barrett kicks it back out here to Randle. Randle rises. Randle falls short. Here's PJ. Washington. Back over. Hayward for 3. He hits a 3 ball. Timeout on the floor. 89-94. Guys, you see what I mean? The ISO. Teams don't move. They don't move the basket. Then the other team gets the rebound. They go for a run. They find a 3 ball open. This is like rinse and repeat. So it's getting a little tight now. Cardiac Knicks on display. Let's go. We got to root for our Knicks. Indeed, we need to root for our Knicks. HK, we know that, baby. The bomb squad. Let's go with that bomb squad. Let's get that bomb squad going. And Julius needs to rotate on the help defense. Yes. It's funny because the second unit was doing okay there, got the lead up to 9. I'm not saying anything negative. I don't want to sound like it's negative, but maybe they're doing something different. They're attacking different whenever we get the starters back for some reason. Maybe we might have to close this game out with a mixture of some of the units, second with the bench unit. And I'm not saying Obi Toppin. No, I'm just saying maybe something different. I have no idea. I don't think Toppin should be closing the game anyway. I don't think he. We're gonna need. It looks like the way we're not white knuckling here. We're gonna need Julius Randle. So we're waiting here for the Knicks to come back here on this timeout. One thing I want them to do is high pick and roll. If they're going to give the basket, what was been working. RJ Barrett's been eating their lunch, going to the basket off the glass, turning, spinning. They're keep working on that until it works. You've seen it, but it is what it is. We'll see where it goes. Especially when he has a mismatch. CJ Mosley. All right, here we go. They'll inbound the ball here. Let's go, Knicks. Let's do this, baby. 10. We got a 9-game winning streak on the line here, trying to increase it to 10. So here's quickly now off the quickly back over to Randall. Randall catch for three, in rhythm, but that's off the mark. Now I could live with that with Julius Randall. He caught it off rhythm. He shot the three ball. I could go for that. I don't wouldn't mind that. That's the thing that he's struggling here, but Knicks up by 4. 5-minute mark coming. Knicks need to extend here. Washington driving, kicks it out. Rozier, Oubre for three, and Kelly Oubre hits the three. It's a 1-point game. He is such a showboater for a team who sucks. Here's Barrett. Barrett now. Barrett again gets a double team. Back to Randall. Randall. If the team wants, notice Hornets want Randall with the basketball. Randall pounding. Randall kicks it out quickly for three. Quickly misses. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. All right. Back over to Quickly. Quickly thought about the three. Now Quickly driving. Puts up the floater. Misses Mitchell Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson is there with the tip. Big tip there, 197. But they push. And Mitchell Robinson with the foul. So smart there. Williams will go to the line. But Williams is a good free throw shooter. So Mitchell Robinson with 2 offensive rebounds there. 197. Knicks holding on to a 3-point lead and a 9-game winning streak. He misses the first free throw. Williams do. And he misses both free throws. Ball don't lie, like Chef Dan says. So here's Quickly. Here's Barrett. Back over to Quickly. Quickly now. Quickly kicks it off to Barrett. Barrett. Barrett again. Barrett spinning. Barrett going in. Barrett floater, and he got fouled. So RJ with some big free throws here. There is a challenge by Clifford. So Clifford will challenge this. I'd like to see a replay here, folks. Right there. He fouled him right there. He fouled him. He hit him right in the gut before that even. I don't know. That might be a tough one there. Mr. Johnny Davis is saying, "Oh my God, the basketball emoji. Let's go." Mr. Vernon thinks that there is a tired legs out there. We shall see. We shall see. RJ's getting the calls. It's a new day. Yes, indeed. Let's see what the call is. I mean, this is a big call. You're at home. The Knicks are at home. The challenge is successful. Oh, so they're gonna not call a foul. So good call by Clifford there. 4 minute mark. Hmm. Oh boy, that was a lot of forearm there. And not only that, RJ got hit in the gut when he was driving. That was a foul right there that they missed. Terrible, terrible call there. But hey, you play on. Wow. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't cost the Knicks again. Again, that's a bad call. So here's Rozier. 4 minutes here. Rozier stops. Bounce pass here to Washington. Washington driving in. Washington puts up and he misses. And there's a oh, here's the officials now. Come on, man. Y'all wasn't interfering until now. You they call a late whistle here. Washington will go to the line. This is a this is this. Come on, guys. We call now the whistles. We don't need you guys to interject themselves. You guys played a good. You guys called a pretty good game until now. Stop it. 199, 109, 198, and he misses. Ball don't lie. So one of two from the line. Knicks up by two. Emmanuel quickly. Bounce past to Randall. Back to quickly. Hopefully fatigue doesn't sit in. And we're gonna get again, here's the officials getting involved now. Calling is tedious nonsense. Mitchell Robinson stood there stationary. He's not moving. Another bad call. What we have here, is he challenging this? We have a timeout on the floor, and the officials are gathering, so I don't know if it's a challenge. Could this be a game that they have to win ugly? No, the Hornets call the timeout. The Hornets call a timeout here. Okay. So it's 198. Knicks holding on to a 2 point lead. Now, the thing is, the last few minutes, a lot of brutal calls going different. Now, it starts with that overturned foul call. It should have been RJ Barrett going to the free throw line, but they overturned it. And of course, then they get an extra. Of course, he misses the free throws, but now they get a call on a moving screen. So back to back referees getting impactful here. Three straight referee calls goes against the Knicks here. So the Knicks crowd's got to get some energy here, get these guys going here. as Hayward will bring the basketball. The chance of defense serenade Madison Square Garden. Here's Hayward. Hayward now. Here's Rozier. Gets around the screen. Rozier, step back from the free throw circle, and he gets the bounce. We're all even at 100. So they tie the game up here. 11-2 run by the Hornets. They turn the ball over. And then Randall just stops instead of trying to go at full speed to get that basketball. So Hornets could try to get the lead here. And they'll inbound the ball. Hayward, curl, and bounce, misses. They get the rebound, kicks it back out. Here's Hayward. Hayward driving. Hayward gets fouled. Count it and one. Hornets are out hustling the Knicks. You got guys here who turn the ball over and they stopped and then watch the basketball bounce out of bounds, and that's Randall. He just watched it go out of bounds, and now the Hornets get a three-point play, swinging the other way. This is why guys get frustrated with a Julius Randle. And yes, you can't complain they're winning on a 9-game winning streak, but he does things like this on the floor. It gets, he overwhelms the positives that he has done. Knicks down by 3. Here's Julius. Here's Quickly. Quickly now. Quickly. Manuel Quickly. 9 on the shot. 9-9. Now Quickly. Drive. Hart. Hart now. Spins. Hart puts up the drop, and he's going to get called for a foul. Go to the line. And I'm telling you something. The officiating sucks in the last few minutes here. They were letting them play all this time, and now they're slowing this game down with their calls. Yes, we're benefiting here with Hart going to the free throw line, but they're getting interjected and calling a lot of stupid stuff. And Hart hits the first one. Knicks trail by 2 now. (103, 101). Hart misses the free throw. Knicks missing free throws. 16 of 22 from the free throw lines. Washington. Back over. Rozier thought about it. Rozier stops. Back again to Washington. Back in. Mitchell Robinson steps in. Knicks come up with the steal. So we're getting under the 2-minute mark. We're going to say goodbye to the ticker. Randall ties the game up at 103. So ticker will go away. Knicks will bring the ball. So 2 minutes remaining. So Rozier, 103 all. Let's get some nail biter. Here's Rozier. Rozier, back out of Hayward. Hayward driving. Hayward stops, spins, turns around, put the jumper. It's good. Charlotte back up by 2. Cardiac Knicks. So Hart, 23 points for Gordon Hayward. 1:45. Line game winning streak on the line here. Quickly. Has Barrett. Barrett. Defended by Hayward. Back over to Randall. Randall. Now Randall driving. Randall stops. Randall lost the basketball. What else is new? Strip. Here comes Hayward. Rozier. Rozier. And he misses. Back the other way. So here's Hart. Hart. Now Hart spins. Hart. And he lost the basketball. And PJ blocks it. And he's out there posing. Up and down 117. Come on, man. This team is showboating like the. Are you serious? 105, 103, 111 here. Here's Rozier. Rozier. Hornets by 2. Here's Hayward. Hayward kicks it. Oubre for 3. Oubre hits it from downtown, and he turns around and showboats for a team that stinks in Charlotte, 103 to 103. And these guys, if they would, you know what? The Knicks, and it's not sour grapes, but the freaking Hornets, if you would have played like this all season long, you guys wouldn't be garbage. I mean, you should be playing like that all season long. Oh man, timeout. 108 to 103. Knicks got to score. Plenty of time here. It's still time just under a minute. There's still time here. But they're down by 5. One thing I'm going to tell you, this cannot be an isolation Julius Randle play. I do not want to see Julius Randle with an isolation play. I'm sorry. They need to move the basketball. They need to drive. I cannot stand seeing another Julius Randle isolation play down by 5. He's gonna get stripped or he's gonna get knocked away. And I know, he hit the game winner in Miami. I get it. He's been getting away with a lot of balls getting loose out of his hands, and you cannot take a chance on that. You have to clean that up. And I can't believe they're having a bad fourth quarter here. The halfway point of the fourth quarter is when this game changed. Now, the Hornets, you gotta attack here. You gotta go attack, and attack if you're the Knicks. Here's Hart, Randall again. Here's the ISO again. When I didn't want to see Randall and ISO spins, and he got fouled. They go for the strip. They're gonna go for the strip. This is rinse and repeat again. Why? I know we're getting the free throws and we're gonna score with the clock stop. They were fortunate that it was called a reach-in. So we have to hit free throws. The clock is stopped off, so you're gonna get to score with the clock stop with 53.1 seconds. So he needs to hit, and he hits the free throw. It is 104-108. Now it's still a 2-point possession here. He needs to hit the free throw, make it a 1-point possession. I mean a one possession game. Excuse me, I said 1 point. Randall rattles it in. So here's Rozier. Rozier now. Defense. Rozier now. Rozier. And they're going to say offensive foul. Is the call 35.2 here. So Hayward with his second, being a little bit pushing. Here's quickly. Quickly now. Quickly going strong. Quickly. A lot of contact, no call. And they're going to say what? Offensive foul on Randall. What? A loose ball foul on Julius Randle. Oh yeah, he did push Rozier out of the way. Wow, he cleared him out. He really pushed him hard. Mm. So Rozier will go to the line. This is where Thibodeau had a challenge personally. Rozier hits that free throw. 109, 104. And he hits it. 110 to 105. Down by 5. Here's Barrett. Barrett now. Barrett in a hurry. Barrett. And he misses the finger roll, but he misses again. And no good. Knicks will have it. Boy. Knicks will have possession, but my goodness. Little short. You still got to believe. You still got to believe, fellas. You still got to believe. Barrett looking to get an inbounder. Barrett, Grimes for 3. Rebound, Oubre, and they're going to say loose ball foul. Boy, the Hornets are chippy there, saying game over. getting all mouthy. Hey, they came in and they beat the Knicks. They punch him in the mouth, and Randall still argues with the officials. Stop it. You're the poster why they lost. Be honest with you. I hate to say that. Julius Randle is the poster why they lost. They were playing very well until he returned at 6 minute mark in the fourth quarter with the damn isolation ball up by 9. He's a lot of showboat for a guy who never played on a winning basketball team. He is, yeah, he never played on a winning basketball team. He does talk a lot of crap. My goodness, Oubre, what an unlikable fella. Yeah, hey, at the end of the day, that's a remarkable 9 game winning streak by the Knicks here. It's 112 to 105. They have one more timeout. It's almost over pretty much. They're not gonna extend this lead. Um, the Hornets stink, and you got guys like this is why they're not gonna continue to win. They talk about winning culture. They got a lot of idiots on that team. Oubre, Bridges, you could name it all and all and all. Paul, another one, another picnic. You know what? That's their NBA final. If that's their NBA championship, knocking off on beating the Knicks on a 9 game winning streak in Madison Square Garden. Oh well, that's wonderful. It's not an epic collapse. It's just one game, Caputo. One game they were winning 3 quarters of the game, and just that's not an epic. I don't know where you find an epic collapse. Now, epic collapse if they get back to 500. If all of a sudden they go and they lose out the rest of the remainder of the season, that's an epic collapse. Just one game ain't the end of the world. It's not the end of the one game that where they should have won this game. Be honest with you, they were winning this game all the way in the fourth quarter. Here, they just my goodness, Randall just played terrible. It's a 9 game winning streak. We're over 500. Either way, we're not. He's taking a bow. What a douche. He's waving and bowing to the crowd. I mean, yeah, okay. Have fun swimming. Have fun fishing at the end of the season at 82 games. Knucklehead. So the 9 game win weeks goes to an end. They go against the Sacramento Kings. We start a new winning streak. That's all. All right, awesome. I'll tell you right now, the Brooklyn Nets are going to beat the Rockets 92-78. All right, so they lose this game here, 112 to 105. You could point, and I hate to point and say, but that 6 minute mark, 6:42 mark here, when the Knicks decided to bring Randall back in, who at that time wasn't hitting his shots. You could tell when Randall's going to have a good game early, and he did it. And I think I'm not saying not to bring Randall, but right, and I said it here. You heard me when I said Randall has to close his game. No way you close out with Toppin, but doesn't mean that you can't steal more minutes. And I said that. I said Randall should come under the 5 minute mark. Come back in under the 5 minute mark. He'll come in more stronger, more fresh, more relaxed. And no, he decides to go with the starters a little too much. The starters were gas. That's the thing that kills you about the head coach. And I know they just won 9 games. Yes, you won 9 games, but you're not taking the temperature, Vernon. Right? I guess I agree with you. He's not taking the temperature of the team. Your guys, you just played a double hell of a double overtime game when you had a guy play 50 freaking 5 minutes and all your starters played over 40 plus minutes. It's okay to go with this. And the second unit, the funny thing is, the second unit was laying into this team. It wasn't like the second unit was horrible, was terrible. The second unit was laying into this team. They were doing well. And I'm not saying you close with the second unit neither, but I think the second unit deserved to play more time, especially the team was gassed. And you know what? And then you could have had that excuse in your pocket. Well, I wanted to give the second unit more time out there because I know I played my starters a number amount of minutes. So I want them to get some minutes under them and get them going and use their minutes since their minutes weren't locked as high as my starters. If you would have gone down on a press conference and you would have sat there and you would have heard Thibodeau say that and they would have been, you probably would have got the same outcome, maybe. But then you're like, okay, I understand what the coach says. You win a battle or lose a war. But you played the damn starters all those minutes again, and you lost it with the starters because they were gas, and that's why the coach gets the slings and arrows. You want to give the guy flowers, but man, you end up getting, oh my God, thorns instead of just embracing the beautiful bouquet of roses that he deserves. He gets the thorns because he just does this to you. Like, ugh. And you should have not lost to this Hornets team. No, I'm sorry, you should not. Wow. But it is what it's like. You saw DJ Ponchis. You saw that. Man, it was a little bit of a trap. It was a trap game. It was of a trap, and man, but we got to keep going. Just because we lose one game here, you go out there. You got the you know. Don't let this spiral. Don't let this go into two. One possession, one game at a time. Now you go on the road. You travel tomorrow down to the West Coast. You have a day off. Then you start Thursday night. You got Thursday night. You take on the Sacramento Kings. You got the Clippers. You got the Lakers with no LeBron James. Although the Lakers are fighting hard, they want to keep their post alive. And then you finish off with Portland Trailblazers before the Denver Nuggets. You come back home to the Nuggets. That's a tough one. But you know what? One possession, one game, one at a time. But don't let the spiral. You can't lose. You got yourself with this 9 game winning streak. You got yourself in a nice prime position to be in the middle of the Eastern Conference, where you're not going to possibly avoid a play-in. Barring a collapse. Other than that, you just continue building. You continue building, and hey, it's fun. It's been fun. It's been extremely fun. But I know you. It's you. You. Here's the thing that bothers us. You knew that they had this win, and if they just would have done a little bit something different, it might have kept going well. But you never know. Uh-huh. Johnny Davis, you know that people are jealous of the Knicks. We reserve the right to be critical when we congratulate when they win. Tibbs should have not let Julius do that. Negative energy, indeed. One thing also, I didn't like, when they turned the ball over there, when it was tipped, Randall just stopped going after the ball. If he would have just went and sprinted and tried to go after that loose ball in the backcourt, and he still would have not come up with it, oh, he's out there giving it. And I'm like, he didn't. He just, man, whatever. It went away. I didn't like that. Those type of things, and that comes on film. Other team may see that. What does that tell you? A guy like, what does that tell you? Like a guy like Hart, you know, Josh Hart, who's out there hustling, getting burned on the floor, diving for loose balls. The young guys, and they see that Randall not going out, not held accountable. That's something that also hurts the team, the chemistry wise, and the detriment of the team. If you're like, wait a minute, why are you not hustling? Why is the main guy not hustling? It's a problem, and hopefully they get that addressed. But it is what it is. We lost the game here. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's a fun 2 game, 9 game, two different times of the year. We haven't had much to really, the last 9 game winning streak was the We Here season. This was really good because there's growth. It wasn't a flash in the pan like Jerry Lin. That was a flash in the pan. You know what? I never was excited for Insanity. I never had Insanity. I didn't couldn't care less for him. Be honest with you, I mean, totally. I knew, and I said it once, and I said it 1,000 times. When I saw that he went up against Miami on that Thursday night game on TNT, when he turned the ball over 5 times, and the Miami Heat blitzed the crap out of him in the first quarter, and he looked like he crapped in his pants, I knew he was a fraud, and I did not like Jerry Milan. I knew he was a fraud the minute went up against the Heatles and they blitzed him. Mario Chalmers, I mean, my goodness, he rolled him up and smoked him, and I knew he was a fraud there. And I go, you know what? And I never got excited for Jerry Milan. That Thursday night TNT game when the Knicks lost with Jerry Milan on the floor in that middle of the insanity, I knew it, and I knew. But this team is different. The 54 win team after Insanity left was exciting, but they were getting older. Um, hey, it was exciting. It is what it is. Am I disappointed? Absolutely. I'm really disappointed that they lost this game. I thought they played really well first half, second unit, and I was like, damn, if I wanted to see the second unit, but I'm not the head coach. But it was fun. It was fun. It was disappointing. Although it was disappointing, it was fun being with you guys to express and hear my thoughts and let you and read all the different chats. It's because to see Caputo was very engaging tonight. Thank you so much. Pope says the Knicks will get the fifth seed, face the Cavs in the first round, probably. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It looks like we're heading against the Cavaliers. I know the NBA wants that. They've done for that. They want the narratives with all the storylines they could get out of it. But I'm not limiting this team. It's still a lot. There's still. This is game 67 of the season. We're gonna go to 68 Thursday. The games are winding down. There's a lot of jockeying of positioning. They just cannot get complacent. Just all right. You did a 9-game winning streak. That was cute. Now what? That's what I'm asking the Knicks now. 9-game winning streak. You got what you are. You're over 500. You're at this now. Now what? Now you got to show us something on the road. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yes, it was a poorly coached game at the end, Vernon. I agree with you. Poorly coached game. Yes, yes. Very poorly coached. Um, hey, Kelvin T. Jones. What's up? Salute, Kelvin T. Jones. He says, very negative and troll. Huh. Kelvin T. Jones is the mayor. The mayor decreed it. It's decreed, right? Melvin, Kelvin. And the mayor decrees it, and that's how it goes. That's the bottom line because Kelvin said so. Indeed. Oh man. So we shall see here with the Knicks going in the road. Sacramento. Like I said, I'm 50-50 on doing that game. I want to do it, but it's work in my schedule to get up so damn early. If I'm able to get, I'm gonna do as much as possible to be able to do this game, but I'm gonna try my best. That's a little rough one for me, but I'm gonna try it because this team is just phenomenal. I love this team anyway. So I know Saturday and Sunday will definitely be here, but Thursday night game is a 50-50. It's a late game. I'm not too sure it's a 9 or it's a 10. If it's a 9, it might be feasible. 10, oof, that's gonna be a little rough, but I'll see what I could do with my powers there. Man, you just see me. I saluted. I see you in the first quarter. Yeah, Kelvin, I didn't see you, man. I'm sorry about that. I did not see you in the first quarter, my man. Did not see you. You know, I'd always love to acknowledge you and always make sure I point you out when you're on the chat. So I did not see it, trying to do multitask. I'm sorry about that if I didn't get to see you there. But it's always great to see you, Kelvin. Um, let's go. Let's do this, guys. Yeah, Eleanor says, I think, let me read this. I think it's good for the Knicks that we lost to time to avoid overconfidence. Sometimes a good humble pie. But you know what, Eleanor? I would have liked them to lost. If I don't want them to lose, but I wanted them to do this on the road. Even though the Knicks have been a great road team, and they're not, at home. They're over 500 at home, but not dominant. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe they're a road team, and if they continue winning on the road and being dominant, especially in they're not going to get it really any. If they're going to stay fifth seed, they're not going to have home court advantage on the postseason. Maybe that's a good sign that they would, they continue winning on the road, winning in tough places on the road. It galvanized the team. I want to see how they come out against Sacramento. That's going to tell me a lot there with that statement that you wrote there, Eleanor. That this is a to be continue comment that you wrote there because I want to see how the hell they do on the road. So with that said, guys, thank you so much this evening. I know it's 10 p.m. And thank you guys. I appreciate all the likes, man. Thank you again, man. All the likes, all the love. We're gonna start a new winning streak. How far it's gonna go? No limit. Let's have fun. Let's just continue to see this team continue to grow, excel, and keep an eye on against Sacramento and both Los Angeles and Portland. That's the four game road trip for the Knicks. And I'll be back on, and of course, have a beautiful, blessed night, and we'll see you next time. Peace.